Right, Joey is apparently trying to fire up a live and figuring out how it works. And while he does that, I'm gonna play some of his earlier stream that I missed. I did it all by myself.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So, man, I have a whole lot to say. You know, man, can you understand? Try to understand the level of work that I had to put into this, right? Like, man, I've been through so much on this journey. You know what I mean? I mean, like, like I said, I mean, I think I've asked every single day, you know, for support. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't ask nobody for nothing though. I did this
Oh,
all
wait,
myself.
wait a minute. Hang on. Let's rewind
Um,
that.
you know, I didn't ask a single day. Like, like I said, I mean, I think I've asked every single day,
I think I've asked every single day
you know, for support.
for support. He's
You know what I
asked
mean?
every single day. But wait,
You know, I didn't ask
but he
nobody
didn't
for
ask
nothing,
nobody.
man. I did this all myself.
Did it all by himself
Every day
while asking for
I got
support
up
every day.
and I worked hard in front of everybody and I kept going, right? And now it's just finally starting to pay off, right? It's finally coming together, you know? And I just think it's so funny that, like I said, I mean, folks have shown zero support the entire time when every day they
It's
have a
because nobody
choice to
supports what you're
support. Give
doing,
me a minute.
or what you stand for, or what you believe, or your actions. Nobody supports you. And we're giving him a minute. So you got a new one queued up for the.
So see, like I said, it's me, I. Right? Everyone has time to do what they want to do. You know what I mean?
He's trying to figure it out.
All these folks, you know, everybody's just after money, man, and you know, trying to get money and not about anything else. And in the process, they miss
Should probably
building the foundation.
bump this one up, speed it
You
up,
know,
see if we can get
that's
through
my
it.
whole deal. Is like, nah, I worked really hard to build my foundation. You understand? And I didn't do all this, you know what I mean, to like Denzel said, to just try to, you know, or just give up now. Like, no, I built this foundation with God so it could stand. You understand? Through anything. You know what I mean? You know, just like God built me so I could stand through anything, you know? So that's the way I'm really looking at it all. It's like, I mean, look at the views, bro. You know what I mean? Like, can't be serious, man. There ain't nobody coming close to me, man. Nobody could hold a candle to me. Right. And what I've been doing this entire time, it works. You know what I mean? It's always worked, and it's going to continue to work because I'm a genius.
As previously stated.
And,
what's up, Troll?
you know, that's the irony that I find funny. You know, that everybody and all these folks, like I said, like all these folks, you know, they're gonna do the same thing. They all want to pretend like they want to be a part of it or they want to participate, right? But I mean, like I said, who helped me to actually get to this point? Nobody. I did it all by myself.
Looks like he is live again. So we're gonna switch over to the currently running program. There he is, looking great today, Joey. He instantly broke the camera.
So yeah, like I said, it's super funny, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, now I built all this by myself. I did all this by myself, like I said, completely privatized over here. We do what we want to do. We say what we want to say, right? This is a whole new media platform for the public. Finally, you get to hear the truth. Apparently, I got a voice, right? Right? Apparently, I got a voice, huh? Apparently, it matters, right? Yeah. Been tried to tell you. Been telling y'all for years. You know what I mean? But yeah, see, I'm doing great. I'm always doing great. You know what I mean? I'm doing better than ever, actually. Honestly, I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. I'm doing everything with God. I got God with, you know what I mean? I reached enlightenment a while ago. You know what I mean? So, again, I mean, it is what it is. This is privatized, right? And like I said, like, I come here, speak publicly. They say I'm a public figure, but I'm what I want to be, right? And I make my money. You know what I mean? And this is what I do to make money. You feel me? So, like I said, what folks didn't understand is it's going to be more and more money. It's going to keep on growing exponentially. That's the whole point. I was never going to stay stagnated. I was never stagnated. Like I said, this is something that's very difficult, especially to turn into something that's profitable. And I've basically already done it. I'm on the verge of getting it to a whole new level. Okay? And I'm not joking, and I have the facts to prove it. Right? So again, you got to understand, like, all these platforms, man, they barely pay. You got folks making up stories about this and that and this, and it's all fake. It's always been fake. None of that money is real. None of it exists. And I'm gonna say it again. I mean, I just told you the other day I made like $1.41 on here, right? Something like that in one day. Do you know how amazing that is? You know how difficult that is? Just to do that. $1.41 in a day. Okay? So, like I said, I've heard so many made up stories. I've heard folks get right in front of me, say that they work for this company and they're making so much money and this and that. How would that make any sense? Kind of seems like folks are really just telling on themselves as to what's going on. Like I said, any money that any of these folks are making, right, comes from me. Straight up. I mean,
it comes from me.
It's clear as day what's going on. And like I said, everything has been explained. You know what I mean? Again, it's no, like, it's not something like with the imagination, like, nah. Like, no. Carly Fiorina, right? That's all I got to say, right? Has everything to do with this. And like I said, the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out about everything that's happened. Like I said, there's been tons of folks who have had involvement, right? It is what it is, man. Ill-advised decisions, like I told you. You understand? And the truth is coming out about what I've actually endured and been through. How strong I actually am. How real all of this is for me and was, right? And again, when I get to speak in court, which 100% I will be, right?
Just chillin'. Yeah, it's really hard to make a, what do you say, $1.41 in a day? Damn, Joey. You stunting.
I get to actually tell my story. And then I get to talk as me finally. Because none of these folks ever had one conversation. Nope, never had a conversation with me. Nobody. In all these years. Not one person. So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I run everything. They're going to have to pay me millions in settlements. I run the world, literally, not joking, the entire world, right? I do what I want to do when I want to do it, right? I own billions in equity, a mansion, and a estate, over 2,000 in jewelry. 530 on my wrist, right?
Pissed.
Mineral rights, oil royalties, in my own car lot. I pay over $100.
Does this $1.41 a day have you pissed, Chair?
$1.41 a day keeps. Never mind.
Don't keep shit away. Can't do nothing with $1.41.
every month. Okay? Folks have never been in my position. Never been in my position financially, not now, not ever. I made and spent more money than your entire government combined. I made and spent more money than anyone who ever existed, and I have every documented receipt to prove it. Again, I'm a gangster. You understand? I'm the original descendant of what? So like I said, it's too funny. I made all my money by myself. I made all my money through hard work. Ain't nobody give me nothing. That's the whole point of what this is about, is I'm standing up trying to get back what's rightfully mine. You understand? So again, you know, everybody knows. Everybody knows reality, right? And like I said, it's just hilarious, man. You know what I mean? Like, every day, man, we're mature. I'm grown. We're professional. You understand? Like I said,
You
I
wake
speak
up one
publicly
day
for a
and
living.
imagine not being grown.
There's a way to conduct yourself.
Can I imagine what?
Could you imagine waking up one day and finding out that, wait a minute, I was grown yesterday. I'm not grown today. Wake up every day and find out I'm grown.
Well, you know, he's aging backwards. He never knows when that one day is going to hit, where he's going to wake up one day and just be a sperm.
You understand? So again, I mean, it is what it is, because I look better every day. You understand? These folks really thought that they had an answer. There's no answer for God's will and God's plan. They really thought that. They really believed that they had an answer for it. Yeah, right. You understand? Like I said, it's just crazy, man. It's hilarious, bro. I mean, so my deal is, it's all about my focus and attention and energy at this point. You know what I mean? Like, things are hard enough. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, things are already hard enough, man. They're difficult enough. I mean, it's literally impossible. And you see me talking about it every day. And then imagine on top of that, you got all this stuff.
I gotta say, Sheriff, I was a little bit disappointed that we're here in the clutch. We're on the final race to 1,000.
I'll explain. I'll explain. There's a story behind it. I was up late last night. I stayed up to about until 3 a.m. Fuck, it was after 3. I was wired. I couldn't go to sleep. So it was probably about 3:20. I'm actually closed my eyes. So
were there trucks following you around?
I'm laying down and I'm sleeping, and I grabbed my phone, and I had my alarm set for like 10 a.m. right? And I'm like, oh fuck, just let me hit snooze. And then I hear the bloop, and I knew it. You know, when you hear the notification, you just know which one it is. My PC was off, so I didn't hear any notification. And then I grabbed my phone. I go, God damn it, I bet that was him. And I saw, oh shit, fucking that guy put a StreamYard link out. I'm like, let me go make a cup of coffee. Here we are.
Yeah, he actually did one right before this. It was 10 minutes, and I missed it. And then he started another one. I was like, well, I'll go ahead and start playing the first one, and then we'll switch over. And so here we are. So this is stream number 2 of the day.
Going on the sideshow acts that make no sense with the public. Right, the public hasn't paid me a dime, so I'm not hearing anything. You understand? So moving forward, like I said, we're completely privatized, and my focus, attention, and energy will only go to what is deemed worthy. You understand? Completely. I'm not even going to be talking about anything, mentioning anything, because it's a waste of my time if it don't have to do with what I'm doing here and building. You understand? So again, that's the whole point. Like, all these other folks is trying to make a living doing this. They quitting their 9 to 5 so they can come try to do this, right? But none of them can do it because they just don't have the gift. I have the gift. I have that factor that nobody has. Like, you can call it charisma, passion, star power, whatever. I got it.
He's got that charisma.
And these other folks don't. So they all big mad.
The kids call it jizz for short.
Mad in their feelings because they couldn't be a superstar, and well, I am. I've always been a superstar. I've always looked beautiful, always looked handsome, always looked the best, always looked good. What do you mean? Always dressed the best. Just look at my channel. What do you mean? All the truth
What
is
day
right
are
there
we
in
on
front of
with
you.
that tank top?
You understand? Like I said, like, no.
637.
Jesus Christ.
Folks were supposed to facilitate an environment for me, especially here. Like I said, instead it was nothing but the opposite. You know what I mean? Every single day, it's like an actual circus sideshow. And what you gotta understand is I have the memory of an elephant. I forget nothing. I remember everything that's been said. I remember everything that's happened. You understand? I
Can't remember if he slept last night, but you know, that's aside the point, I guess.
remember vivid details. I literally have photographic memory, and I remember things specifically as they looked. Okay? Within situations. These folks have no idea who I am. They don't know anything
He
about
remembers specific disclosed locations and the small sums of money that were being traded in those locations. Is that coffee good, Sheriff?
It's delicious.
It sounds good.
me. Nobody in the valley has any clue who I
Valhalla
am. They
coffee?
don't know anything about me.
Oh, yeah?
You understand? And again, I run the streets. Run the entire world. Literally, the real thing. I'm the legend and the prophecy. Can you imagine?
Is that from the coffee-rich mountains of Sweden?
My sister sent it to me for my birthday last month.
Oh, yeah. Happy late birthday, Sheriff.
Yeah. I'm over it.
You understand? Like,
It's fucking August, for Christ's sakes.
hey, it's too fun for me. I'm not going to get distracted. You know what I mean? See, there's the difference. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to stay focused on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because this is what matters. You know what I mean? So, again, I just don't understand it. You know? I mean, again, I need what I need every day. I train harder than Olympic athletes. You know what I mean? And all that sideshow stuff is what's, you know, I mean, you can just see. I don't even have to explain it. So, again, what do you mean?
Yeah, Ledju makes a
Yeah,
good point here.
exactly.
Did you see this yesterday? He says, deduce that the bra straps on his tank top are torn because he steps on his cape. He did that yesterday. I was waiting for him to pull himself down to the ground because he was whooshing around on the side of the park,
Yeah.
on the outside of the bathroom there, and he was stepping on the cape a couple times. It was pulling on the back of the shirt. I'm like, please trip, please trip.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's just his natural funk eats through the stitching. He's manufacturing his own
Natural corrosion.
organic acid. It's like an alien.
Like I said, folks aren't making any point. Folks aren't saying anything. You understand? They never really have. It's just kind of been the same thing over and over again. Not talking about nothing. Folks keep on showing that they're in their feelings, right? They're triggered and pressed. And so that's the thing. If folks can't lie and pretend I'm participating in stuff I don't participate in. You understand? If I'm not participating, I have zero involvement, right? So it's a waste of my time. You know what I mean? Oh man, these folks know exactly what they're doing. And like I said, yes, I called it out 100% publicly. All these folks know what it is. You understand? What do you mean? Like what? Bro, I already told you who and what I represent. I already told you I'm here to stay. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And again, you know, the Valley's behavior, that's on them. You understand? Because this is a public platform and the entire world is watching. The entire world watches me. Don't let it fool you because I'm suppressed because, well, I came out doing radio about what? Illuminati, Freemasonry, right? And I've stood...
See, I mean, the thing is, if the entire world is watching you, then you're not suppressed. How are you suppressed and the whole world is watching you?
Up and I made a stand and I won. One man won. I've already defeated the establishment in the system. I already defeated the Bavarian Freemasons. All of it. What are you talking about? I already defeated the Illuminati. For real. I came back. That's how much of a legend I am. I came back and became the real legend because God called me to. That's how real this is. That's what's been going on. See, that's what they do. They hear me talking and try to dismiss it because everything for them is just normal and boring. Yeah, no, this is my real life. There's nothing boring about me. You understand? So again, when I'm talking, you might want to listen. You might.
He's working hard to make that $1.41 a day, Sticky.
Might learn something. I'm dropping jewels. You understand? That's what I do. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, again, that's the attitude in the valley. For some reason, they don't understand the pecking order. For some reason, they don't know who they are. For some reason, they don't seem to realize that I will always be the best and above all of this. Understand? I don't know what you talking about, homie. I'm royalty. That's why I look like royalty. I look like this. So like I said, I could care less. You feel me? And like I said, we have other platforms. We have other channels. I run the streets. If folks wanted to have a conversation, what's up? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I said, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I forget nothing. You understand? That's the whole point of what God created. God said, I made something that carries its pain with it. That's me. You understand? You're not.
Wait, so he's like a it's like a snail, but instead of a shell, he carries his pain with him. He keeps it in the hump on his back.
He just leaves parts of the shell along the way when he's just slithering along.
It drops out of his backpack.
Getting the point here, buddy. You understand? As usual. As usual. That's the valley for you. Never get the point, huh? Right? Like, no, that's how it works. It's accountability. You know, you want to act some way, you want to behave some way that's totally uncalled for, makes no sense, and you're not used to folks holding you accountable for it. Well, we are. It's all about accountability over here, right? Maybe you should behave the right way. Maybe you should learn the pecking order of reality. You know, this is the United States of America. You understand? This is my
United States of awareness?
country. You understand? And I happen to run it. There's nothing surprising about it. There's no surprise, period. Now, what's up? Huh? Sorry, but what? Yeah, it's too funny, man. You know what I mean? All them folks want to pretend because, again, we're on a platform, right? And there's rules, and it's my livelihood. What is that?
Did you get a warning last night, I wonder,
like,
for all
we don't
the
do no pretending
reports?
over here.
I don't know. It's possible.
Like, straight up. You know what I mean? I'll run every single block. I ain't talking about just out here in New York, all across the U.S., every single one of these places, man. And these folks get together in groups like this just so they can make a little bit of money and barely get by. It's hilarious, man. Give me a minute.
So Joey and Sheriff disappeared at the same time. Coincidence?
So yeah, moving forward, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't even know what to tell you. It just is what it is. You know, that's the thing. It is what it is. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, I've definitely built something of stature, right? Definitely built something that carries its own weight. And that's what's happening now is like, what do you think I've been trying to do this entire time? Actually, I did it unintentionally. I wasn't even trying to do it. I didn't even realize I could, right? But the whole point with this is trying to make the capital where I can cover my traveling costs, right? And that's what I do. I travel. There's never been a surprise. All these folks out here want to act like they don't know reality, but it's on a public platform. Imagine.
Sticky, we'll call that a swiller. It's half a swaller.
Imagine trying to pretend. Like, folks already showed their cars, man. Folks showed how they feel. Good, and I said how I feel, didn't I? I have every single time, actually. So what do you mean? Like, the world doesn't owe folks anything. You know what I mean? The world doesn't owe the valley anything. It's a whole lot of entitlement. You understand? Like, that's just crazy to me, that folks just think they're entitled to everything. Not at all. You know?
That's what kills me. He shows here that he knows what entitlement means, and he's against entitlement, but then he goes on to display the most entitled behavior you've ever seen in your life.
See, that's my point. Like, what are folks even talking about? At any given time, what are they talking about? You know, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, brother, we're on a public platform. Like Tom Cruise said. Tom Cruise himself said, why would you do that? That's how I feel. Like, I'm sitting here building something, building a business that I run. Any business has to be respected, and it has to be able to run. You see how they have no problem going by me right here? You see, they have no problem. That's the attitude here. But when it comes to helping you, when it comes to supporting you, right? When it comes to supporting anything here and
Here comes the entitlement.
supporting America, they can't do that. That's the last thing they'll ever do. So, yeah, no, I'm going to tell you the truth. You walk into little supermarkets and stores, right? It is so funny what you have to see. It is hilarious,
the
man. They
mind
just sit there
stretcher.
entitled.
What's up?
I mean, literally all up in your business, trying to control everything. Like, what is that? Like, that's not even your job, bro. Like, relax. You know what I mean? Like, that's not
Did he
your
get
job.
in trouble at the grocery store?
You know what I mean? Like, they'll be all up in your business. They're going to announce your business to everybody. Where they do that at? Like, sincere.
He's dropping little nuggets. He hasn't
Yeah.
really confirmed anything yet, but he's
There
getting
must have
around
been
to
a
it.
situation at the grocery store that happened. Did he get thrown out?
What, you trying to pocket rutabagas, Joey?
He's trying to pocket that vitamin C.
Clearly, where do they do that? Only the Valley. You understand? See, nah, I'm not with it at all. I've made it perfectly clear. Now, what's up? Huh? Yeah. So, like I said, I think it's too funny, man, because none of these folks make any money, and I've been making money in paper my entire life on a level they'll never even understand or comprehend. Okay. Just because folks feel some way because they can't catch up doesn't give them the right. It doesn't mean anything. They got to sit there and deal with it. They got to watch me win and watch me succeed. That's the way that life works and the way the world works. And apparently folks have forgotten. Understand? We ain't stopping nothing we do. Believe that. You understand? So that's what's crazy to me. You know, I think it's crazy, period. I think that you can see how crazy it is. You know, anybody. And it's just not normal. You know? Truly. It's not normal. It's never made any sense. It's never been normal. And it's awfully weird if you really want me to get real with you. You know what I mean? So I don't even know what to tell you. You know? Like, that's the thing. I don't have time, homie. You see me trying to run for the bus, trying to do all this different stuff. Like, folks know that I'm busy. You know? It's about respect, man. You understand? So, yeah, like I said, I mean, that's what folks want to do. They want to pose and pretend like, yeah, I'm a fan. And meanwhile, they ain't no fan. It's nothing but a bunch of jellyfish energy. Like, nobody taught you how to act. Nobody taught you how to behave. Like, what? Bro, you got these folks in these little candy jobs sitting here pretending like they could just get away with whatever and do whatever they want. No, not at all. I'm an independent detective. So every single thing that's happened, I pretty much have documentation of everything. I have documentation of some of the people of them cars sitting out here, doing nothing. And then the minute I turn the camera on, they take off because they know they're not supposed to park in this bike lane. I have it on camera, buddy. Okay, I have every vehicle, just like all the agents that were sent across state lines. It's that serious that I'm making a living and surviving in my country. I got to be Jason Bourne to literally just get by and survive. That's my reality. And how would you feel? Yeah, right, bro. Real talk. Like, yeah,
So
right,
somebody's
bro.
in the bike
Y'all
lane,
apparently have America
comes up to the
misconstrued.
stop sign. They stop. Joey assumes they're parked. And they turn their blinker on to make a right turn. So that's what he's trying to explain right there.
I confess I wasn't really listening.
Fair enough.
Straight up, what country this is. This is America. You do whatever you want. I do and say what I want. We all about our freedom. I stand on business all day, every day. Just like I have this entire time. What you mean? Yeah, freedom comes first, homie. Everything else comes second. Yeah, what do you mean? Huh? Yeah, no, freedom is not free. You understand? You got to make sure that you standing on business. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be promoting. So what's up with you? That's the question. Come on, man. These folks are all working together, posting stuff online, telling on themselves. Yeah. And you giving public documentation of everything. I don't even have to document no more because I'm living my beautiful life. Give me a minute.
I ain't got to document shit.
You're gonna have to give him a minute. I got this angry little munchkin dog behind me. She thinks it's treat time. Can't believe all these people are out here just driving past him, not even asking him if he needs a ride or anything.
I'm concerned with what happened at the grocery store. Was it a grocery store or was it the Dollar Tree?
It wouldn't be his first run-in at the Dollar Tree.
Because if he's like
Yeah,
trying
so
to
let's
get
go
something
with the
small,
truth, right?
like say a
Yeah,
Lunchable from the dollar store, he could probably call it a grocery store at the at the shitty cooler where they get the leftover old expired shit.
Reason that I've been struggling, right? Number one, God put me in a period of stagnation, alienation, isolation. It was part of God's plan, right? For a long while now, I haven't really struggled. I mean, we all struggle. I'm in love with the struggle. I love struggling. I try to struggle personally, straight up, because that's what builds all the characters, right? But my point is, I made him spend more money than all these folks combined.
I think it's because the truckers like it when he struggles a little bit.
Want to talk about money? Let's talk. What do you mean? On a public platform, mine, with the most circulation and promotion. Anybody want to do that? You have all these different characters, all these different so-called figures, right? All these fake signs out here of people who couldn't come in a millionth of what I've made financially or my success, right? You let me know. You let me know, buddy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I understand what it is, man. I understand what it is perfectly, man. It's all financial. It's all financial, man. That's why, like I said, we all know what happened if you paid attention. So what are you talking about? Like, everything is documented, homie. You know what I mean? And all the full involvement is completely documented. Like I said, corruption. I got federal indictments all across the board, and I'm out here winning. You understand? My content is love and positivity, right? Like I said, I mean, we'll talk about some of it, but I mean, I'm here to just talk about love and positivity and be happy. And I have that right. You understand? I'm here to help people. I save lives. I'm just a good person and a good Samaritan. You understand? So where would anybody get off trying to pretend like things are different? I'm sorry, but what? Oh, I'm allowed to talk all I want. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I'm allowed to respond, right? No, literally, it's to the point, bro. Like, it's been to the point for this entire time, right, that I have to feel every day like I can't even just do what I need to do and can't be here or operate here. I'm not going nowhere. You understand? Like I said, I understand it's all financial. I understand what the devil tried to do. The devil tries to create fake fear that ain't never been fear. It's been being smart and cautious and making the right decision.
Fake fear that ain't ever been fear, that's called being smart. So the devil makes you smarter? Is that the roundabout way of saying that?
When you get the fear inside of you, it brings the fear to the outside.
Oh, but on the outside it turns into smartness?
Yeah.
Your inner fear turns into your outer intelligence.
It's deep. It goes deep.
It does. It's really hard to figure out because it makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Right? And they tries to create fake fear that ain't there to get you to move around so that you can spend money. That's how I
Why
feel.
would one try to create fake fear that's not even there?
To make you spend money, you know, when you're trying to. So yeah, he's trying to shoplift and he's scared, and they
Was he
scared
trying
him out of the store.
Was he trying to buy a particular item
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
at a disclosed location?
Yep.
And it's so sick and twisted and it's so ridiculous that I believe 100% that they're paying off readers, tarot readers, to deliver false messages while they sit there smiling in your face, acting like they're really on your side and really, you know, whatever. Like they're righteous when they're not, right? And
Readers
sit there and
for
tell you
hire?
Show you the irony is that every time you watch and click and share those readers, you're actually paying them. You're the one putting money in their fucking pocket.
That's funny.
same thing over and over again. I've heard it too many times. I just got done traveling. I went all the way to the Northeast corridor. I followed God. I listened to the messages that came in, right? Just like I listened in
Reading about it
Kentucky
in history
when I
books.
left that racetrack and proved what they do publicly, right? And I walked all the way to where? To Lexington, okay? Nobody helped me with anything. I had to hustle up a bus ticket. Cost me over $400 to get back. When I was in New York, I went to Akron, Ohio. That was my beacon so I could get it together before I left, right? And so I could work up there. And we did. I've worked in enough spots nationally already. I'm fully operational, nationwide. What is the purpose? Like, why would I do that all over again? It's just not making sense to me, you know? If the messages continue to come in like that, I'll pay attention to them. But when it's the same person and they're being redundant and repeating themselves, that seems kind of odd to me. It seems kind of suspect. You understand? You know, like, it's not up to you. It's not up to you what I want to do. You know, I'll follow God all day, but again, I need time to get my finances together. You know what I mean? Not this constantly bouncing around, moving around. And I mean, I could understand it, you know, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still considering it. But I mean, that's what I'm saying is the devil be trying to create this fake stuff, right? And that's exactly what folks are doing. Folks are sitting here driving around in circles. What part of the game is that? Why are you driving around circles? What is that called? We all know what that's called, right? Right? Folks have never done their job out here because, again, they're who's paying them to do it. They who paid all these people to do everything. And I'm going to continue to say it as loud as possible so all of you can hear the truth. Again, I believe that all the departments across this nation are corrupt. It's proven, and I have complete documented proof with my case and everything I've been through. I am living proof of it. You understand? And the truth will not be silenced. So again, what do you mean? How could anyone have the audacity to even stand in front of me and talk to me at all after everything that these folks have done? Are you kidding me? What? Do you understand the capacity of what you've done? Yeah, I'm just a mortal. Yeah. So I've survived everything and I'm immortal. And everything that these folks did was hiding behind a system and 8 million miles away. What do we call that? It definitely ain't a Braveheart, right? But I am. You understand? See, that's the difference. I ain't forget nothing. Now it's my turn. You understand? So, see, that's the thing. Like, oh, no. 100%. I'm just being patient. Patient. I've been patiently waiting for a tractor, right? Like 50 Cent said, right? I'm just being patient, man. I'm patient. I'm getting all the chess pieces in order. You understand? I'm going to get this money. God is going to bless me. It came out in the reading today. You understand? Oh, I'm just waiting patiently. Folks vastly underestimate me and my power. You understand? Trust me, I'm going to get this money from God, and it is what it is. From that point on, I mean, I do whatever I want pretty much again, you know, and I got God with me. I'm doing God's will and God's purpose. I think it's so funny how these folks is just sitting here 24 hours a day. They worried about what I'm doing. It don't work like that. That's not a career. You don't get paid for it. Why are these folks not concerned about, I don't know, doing their job? How come they don't do that? There's another one parking on the side with their little lights on. That's what I'm saying. Every day
signal,
is
Joey.
weird. You know what I mean?
Signal.
Like, what is that? On a public platform where I make my money. You understand? What? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, apparently folks don't know me at all. Straight up. You understand? Folks don't know me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say it again. right? Yeah, my name's Tyrese Need. I'm a gangster. Feel that? Uh-huh. So, yeah, like I said, what are these folks talking about? Who they talking to? They ain't talking to me. There's nobody in the valley that's even talked to me yet. In order to talk to me, you got to acknowledge reality of who you talking to. I run this entire country and world, homie. What are you talking about? There's never been anything else that's gone on besides folks doing a lot of weird antics and exposing corruption for me. I mean, you're basically doing my job for me. You keep telling on yourself, right? Like I said, patiently waiting for this money. Once I get all this money, like this other big blessing that's coming, right, that God already told me is coming.
Once God
Good
breaks
luck.
bread.
And it's my turn. You understand? Straight up. Yeah, nah. That's what these folks do. These folks keep on doing what they doing, right? And we already know what it is, right? And they all in their feelings, so they want folks to be upset. They want to get a reaction, a response. It never worked once. And then they want to take your words and change them and turn them around, and they're making up stuff. Yeah, you can't do any of that. That's some valley stuff. That's not the law. That's not how the law works. So, no, they twisted the law every single time they could, right? There's no justice. I've had no civil rights the entire time. And I guarantee you that, again, both of these corrupt departments will be paying me massive $1 million settlements. I can guarantee that. You understand? Without a doubt in my mind. So what are you talking about? Learn the law. Like we told you day one, I told you that like 16, 20 years ago. Learn the law. You don't create the law. You work for it.
This is what I'm hearing. He went into the grocery store. He was going to steal something, and they caught him. And they said, sir, you got an option here. You can either pay for that and leave, or you can put it back, or we're going to call the cops because there's law involved. They're telling him to come up with his money, and people are confronting him and he specifically said grocery store. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. You're going to leave either way, but you can either pay for it and leave, or you can put it back and leave, but you got to leave.
Or you're going to be removed.
Saying over and over again.
Ah, shit, I just clicked the thing. Does anybody remember how far into this we were?
Not talking about nothing. Folks keep on showing that they're in their feelings, right? They're triggered and pressed. And so that's the thing. If folks can't lie and pretend I'm participating in stuff I don't participate in. You understand? If I'm not participating, I have zero just so they can make a little bit of money and barely get by. It's hilarious, man. Give me a minute.
Alright, this was the give me a minute he did a minute ago. We were farther than this. We had to have been, right?
Yeah.
Every single time, actually. So what do you mean? Like,
that's what I get for not paying
attention. The world doesn't owe folks anything. You know what I mean? The world doesn't owe the valley anything. It's a whole lot of entitlement. Trying to do all this different stuff. Like, folks know. It's all financial, man. That's why, like I said, we all know what happened if you paid attention. So what are you talking about? Like, everything is documented, homie. You know what I mean? And all the full involvement, it's completely documented. Like I said,
Sheriff knows what happened because Sheriff was paying attention. I don't know what happened because I was not paying attention.
Corruption. I got federal indictments all across the board, and I'm out here winning. You understand? My content is love and positivity, right? Like I said, I mean, we'll talk about some of it, but I mean, I'm here to just talk about love and positivity and be happy. And I have that right. You understand? I'm here to help people. I save lives. I'm just a good person and a good Samaritan. You understand? So where would anybody get off trying to pretend like things are different? I'm sorry, but what? Oh, I'm allowed to talk all I want. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I'm allowed to respond, right? No, literally, it's to the point, bro. Like, it's been to the point for this entire time, right, that I have to feel every day like I can't even just do what I need to do and can't be here or operate here. I'm not going nowhere. You understand? Like I said, I understand it's all financial. I understand what the devil tried to do. The devil tries to create fake fear that ain't never been fear. It's been being smart and cautious and making the right decisions, right? And they tries to create fake fear that ain't there. We all know what that's called, right? Right? Folks have never done their job out here because, again, they're who's paying them to do it. They who paid all these people to do everything. And I'm going to continue to say it as loud as possible so all of you can hear the truth. Again, I believe that all the departments across this nation are corrupt. It's proven, and I have complete documented proof with my case and everything I've been through. I am living proof of it. You understand? Mm-hmm. And the
I don't
truth
think he knows what complete documented proof is.
will not be silenced. So again, what do you mean? How could anyone have the audacity to even stand in front of me and talk to me at all after everything that these folks have done? Are you kidding me? What? Do you understand the capacity of what you've done? Yeah, I'm just immortal. Yeah. So I've survived everything, and I'm immortal. And everything that these folks did was hiding behind a system and 8 million miles away. What do we call that? It's definitely ain't a Braveheart, right? But I am. You understand? See, that's the difference. I ain't forget nothing. Now it's my turn. You understand? So, see, that's the thing. Like, oh no, 100%. I'm just being patient. Patient.
Easy. One might even say, "Boy, stop it."
Been patiently waiting for a track to, right? Like 50 Cent said, right?
Attractive.
I'm just being patient, man. I'm patient. I'm getting all the chess pieces in order. You understand? I'm gonna get this money. God is gonna bless me. It came out in the reading today. You understand? Oh, I'm just waiting patiently. Folks vastly underestimate me and my power. You understand? Trust me, I'm gonna get this money from God, and it is what it is. From that point on, I mean, I do whatever I want pretty much again, you know, and I got God with me. I'm doing God's will and God's purpose. I think it's so funny how these folks is just sitting here 24 hours a day. They worried about what I'm doing. It don't work like that. That's not a career. You don't get paid for it. Why are these folks not concerned about, oh, I don't know, doing their job? How come they don't do that? There's another one parking on the side with their little lights on. That's what I'm saying. Every day is just weird. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? On a public platform where I make my money. You understand? What? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, apparently folks don't know me at all. Straight up. You understand? Folks don't know me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say it again. Right? Yeah, my name's Tyree Sneed. I'm a gangster. Feel that? So yeah, like I said, what are these folks talking about? Who they talking to? They ain't talking to me. There's nobody in the valley that's even talked to me yet. In order to talk to me, you got to acknowledge reality of who you talking to. I run this entire country and world, homie. What are you talking about? There's never been anything else that's gone on besides folks doing a lot of weird antics and exposing corruption for me. I mean, you're basically doing my job
You're
for
doing
me.
antics.
You keep telling on yourself, right? Like I said, patiently waiting for this money. Once I get all this money, like this other big blessing that's coming, right, that God already told me is coming, good luck. And it's my turn. You understand? Straight up. Yeah, nah. That's what these folks do. These folks keep on doing what they doing, right? And we already know what it is, right? And they all in their feelings, so they want folks to be upset. They want to get a reaction, a response. It never worked once. And then they want to take your words and change them and turn them around, and they're making up stuff. Yeah, you can't do any of that. That's some valley stuff. That's not the law. That's not how the law works. So, no, they twisted those civil rights the entire time. And I guarantee you that, again, both of these corrupt departments will be paying me massive $1 million settlements. I can guarantee that. You understand? Without a doubt in my mind. So what are you talking about? Learn the law. Like we told you day one, I told you that like 16, 20 years ago. Learn the law. You don't create the law. You work for it. There's a difference. You understand? The big difference between actually being who, like me, I'm the enforcer of divine law, right? These folks don't write law. They don't have power
just
to
fired
create
up another
law.
one.
They just have power to talk, and they have to do their
Fuck
little
yeah,
job.
Batman.
And their job is fake, and they have no power. I'm your superior. So what are you talking about? Exactly, that's what I thought. Give me right back. It is too funny, man. Real talk. Folks really need to get in touch.
Can somebody give this man a minute?
Real talk. Real talk. So you ain't got to be standing in front of me. So that's the confrontation with the grocery worker or the person working at the Dollar Tree, telling
you
me what I
imagine?
need to do.
You need to learn the law, homie.
Yeah. So what's good? Yeah, so like I said, man, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because it's the same exact thing that Tupac went through. I'm going through the same exact thing always. You know what I mean? The same thing that DMX went through, right? But then all these folks claim that they fans Can you imagine? They claim that they fans, but yet, what do they have to say? Do any of them have anything to say that's positive? Look at me, how good looking and handsome I am. Look at your
Got
boy,
his
how
hair
strong
all
I am,
did.
setting world records. I'm almost at 1,000 world records. Did anyone utilize my potential out here? Huh? Was there any environment facilitated for me to do my job or work? Right? Like, folks act like they forgot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like folks owe them something. Like the world owe you something. The world doesn't owe anybody nothing. You got to go out and get it. You got to go figure it out. It's just that simple. It doesn't matter who you are. You know, I think that's the number one thing that people need to understand and learn. Straight up. You know what I mean? I did it all by myself. The question is, who else did? Nobody. Ever. You understand? Folks want to talk about money, man. I got more money than them right now. All of them. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have that much right now, but I know I got more than them. You know what I mean? Straight up. For real. I'm not playing. So what are you talking about? Like, see, that's what's odd. Like, can you imagine, like, you winning all the time, and these folks want to get online but can't have a conversation with you, but they want to get online, or they want to pretend at a distance that they winning something, that they making moves, that they doing something. Who? Making moves with no life experience? You know what I mean? You're going to keep making the wrong moves, right? You're going to keep making the wrong moves because you don't understand what's going on. Like I said, I have a business to run. I have a job to do. If it wasn't August heat, I'd probably be on a bicycle right now out here, and I'm still debating getting one. You understand? So the question is that. The question is, like, it has to make sense. You know? What I'm thinking is, like, I think we might have some of our days over here where we do this and we train and we get it in and we do what we need to do and make our money that way. And then I think we might have other days where we go over here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it is what it is. Look at this nonsense.
You can either go this way or you can go that way.
But yeah, like I said, there's a big difference between me and all these little homies. Believe that. Believe that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably one of them right now. Yeah, that's probably the one that's been doing what they've been doing for years. Right? That's what they do. You know what I mean? For years, bro. You know what I mean? Every time I turn around, I see the same vehicle moving around. Right? Come on, man. That's clear as day what's going on. I
can't wait until Brownsville gets Waymos.
Explain it. So everybody watching knows what's going on. You got all the public in the valley watching. You got the entire world. You got folks. You got the corrupt watching. You got folks from all over the country. There's all sorts of people with different jobs that watch what I'm doing here. So they're fully aware of what's going on. Have any of them helped? Has anyone helped at any time? And is there anything that I really need help on? No. You understand? Like I said, I mean, I can't control what other people do. Like I said, it's a lot of very weird behaviors. You know what I mean? And it kind of seems like that's all it is. It's just weird behaviors.
So
why would folks be doing?
And it says Waymo has not announced plans to bring its on autonomous, however the hell you say it, robo-taxi service to Brownsville, Texas. Its current expansions include major metro areas like Alliston, Dallas, and Houston with no operational testing, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. My point is, you scroll down in the video section on the Google search, the very first video is Craig Grove, the Brownsville guy, our first ride in Waymo.
No.
Yes.
Doing weird behaviors. Why do you think that is? To create what? Do you understand what I'm saying? Folks ain't about nothing. Folks can't even have a direct conversation. Ask me if I'm talking. Talk to you? About what? Like, the folks can't even do their job right here. What would I owe you to talk to you about? What do I need to come to you for if you don't control my money and you showing your intent, showing how clear as day that all these...
I need you to take your stench and leave the premises.
Folks, all them folks are jelly of my career.
Yeah, right? DZ, I don't know if you caught it earlier. He started out with, I've been asking every single day trying to get help. I don't ask for nothing. I did it all by myself. I ain't never asked for anything.
and what I do and the fact that I'm getting money. So I come up and I get some money finally, and this is how I'm rewarded. That's this place for you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's always been like this. It was like this when I had money and I was trying to get out of here, and I said, like, I don't, like, who wants to live like that genuinely? Who wants to be in a place that's not helping me and trying to do the opposite? Nobody. This is America, bro. We're all here to enjoy life and have fun. See, I don't have time for it. I don't. You understand? Everything with me is Gucci. You know what I mean? So that's my whole deal. Like, what? Not one individual has had a direct, actual, real conversation with me yet, nor could they. Because, like I said, I'm royalty. I'm your superior, right? And literally, what is there to talk about? Like, what do anyone else decide for me? Nothing. I control my own finances. I control my own life. I control everything I want to do and everything within it. I control my business. I control the streets. I control everything. I'm the puppet master. What are you talking about?
Control everything except your own paycheck, apparently.
So when he gets snuffed out of every place, every location around that area now for shoplifting, when they see him coming in there and get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. I can see them letting him get it away with one or two things once in a while. That's fine, but they're tired of it. So when he doesn't have any money and nothing to eat and nowhere to get it, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think that's it might be why he's back on, taking bus trips, because he's got to move farther and farther away to get to an area where they don't know him and have his picture next to the cash register.
Why are you even around me in my vicinity? That's the question, because it's not possible. And every time it's been documented. So like I said, I have full documentation and folks owe me settlements. That's reality. It's going to be the same thing every day. They want to pretend, let them pretend. The more that they pretend, like I said, the more money they'll have to pay me. I already won here. You understand? So, I mean, like I said, these little odd, weird behaviors, I mean, it's concerning, man. It's kind of weird, bro. Because it's clear as day what's going on. I mean,
back in the days before cell phone cameras, I used to see like homeless people walking down the street. Sometimes they'd be like muttering to themselves and talking out loud, and nobody's around. And I used to wonder, what are they saying? And now, thanks to the internet, we know.
The first time, I mean, before even smartphones, when we still had the Nokia 5185 and shit like that, I saw somebody walking into a store and they were just rambling, talking to themselves. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's fucking crazy. I didn't realize the guy was on fucking an earpiece. Like, this is like before technology and shit.
Yeah.
So he's just walking around talking to himself. I'm like, oh, he's on the phone.
It really needs to be spelled out. Nah, man, these folks' intentions, this is the corrupt, man. Their intentions are clear as day, man. There ain't no secret. So that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever you want, what's up? Yeah, exactly. Because folks ain't on nothing. You understand? See, that's my whole deal. Like, I'm a grown man, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know my dad would have stood up for what's right, and I'm going to too. Just like I do every day. What do you mean? I stand on business. You understand? Come on, man. Yeah, the fact is that these folks know what it is. They know who the tough guy. You understand? That's the reality. So what do? They try their little tactics, right? Oh, they want a reaction and a response. You don't get one, because I'm a tough guy who can think. I'm a tough guy who's smart too. And trust me, a whole lot on a different level than any of these folks. They'll never come close.
So the guy who does 10 live streams a day isn't going to give anybody a reaction?
Bro, I'm an independent detective. I don't know anybody who can think clearly that's going to play games like that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. See my point? So, like I said, I mean, do what you do, bro. We going to keep on telling you the same thing. You know what I mean? Every single time, bro. It's just folks wasting their time, man. They want to really act, bro. I'm not doing no acting. You understand? I tell everybody how I feel out here every single day in front of everyone. That's the difference. You understand? I'm a man. You understand? See, that's the thing. They keep acting like I don't know, like folks are in numbers, so it matters. I don't care about none of that. You understand? I'm by myself dolo every day. You know what I mean?
He still wears the cape, DZ. He doesn't really like the blue mask as much. It messes with his depth perception. and the armor's fucked up. So nowadays he just he's decided that he can tie a sheet to the back of his tank top and call it a day.
Stand on
The
business
armor's
and I
locked
say what
inside
it
Mommy's
is. Like,
house.
you're like, yeah, it's crystal clear, man. You can tell by their body language, everything. What's up with his car? So yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, that's the thing. Like,
Joey, I believe Ledgeview would say that it's none of your fucking business what's wrong with that guy's car.
bro, there's been a lot of little games being played here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like, say how you feel, man. Look at them with all these little cars on payments. They think they doing something. Got braids. Grown man with braids. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Well, I'm going to talk about everything.
So
What's
the
up?
guy that wanted to grow
Out here by
cornrows
myself. You see me?
2 years
Out here
ago?
by myself. Dolo, homie. I am Texas. What's up? I'll say anything I want. I do whatever I want. I do anything I want. On camera. What's up? Huh? I'm that guy. Oh, I'm that guy.
No, I'm that guy, Joey. You're something completely different.
See, this is the thing, man. We already been through this 8 million times. Every time we went through it, I came out the victor and won. And they tried to rewrite the story, right? They play the same part every time. I'm telling you, these folks ain't about nothing, man. So I'm just not hearing it. You know what I mean? It don't work like it. It don't work that I talk and then they start doing weird behavior. I'll talk all I want. I'm going to respond. I'm going to say the truth. Listen, I don't care about nothing nobody has to say. When it comes to the valley is irrelevant to me. You understand? All these little hoods and ghettos is irrelevant to me. Do I really got to spell it out for you what I'm saying? on a paid platform that's my livelihood? That's the only reason. I'll tell you what it is all day, homie. I'll say it straight up how I feel. What? I'm royalty. Folks ain't on my level. I ain't never cared what nobody has to say. You understand? Like, what? You gotta look at the source of who's speaking and where it's coming from. You understand? Like, straight up. You gotta understand what it is. You know what I mean? And then that's what I'm saying. It's crazy because then you got folks that support me. You know what I mean? You have a lot of people that support me. And like I said, when y'all do these weird behaviors, hey, I'm not in no mood. I'm not upset. I'm not nothing. I'm a human being. You know what I mean? So what do you mean? There's no choice for me. I have to stand on.
Is he waiting on a bus? Because he seems to be just standing right by that bridge, spinning in circles.
On business. You understand what I'm saying? Like what you mean? Talk to me. If you was talking to me, I would have been told you what it is. Actually, I would have just told you reality straight up. Matter of fact, I already did. Actually, I already told all these little homies what it is. All of them. You understand my point? Come on, man.
All right,
nah,
quick
man, the
weather
whole
check.
valley
I'll
responsible,
let you
brother.
guess
And folks
what
sit
the
here.
temperature is today.
96?
99. Feels
Nice.
like 108.
Nice.
Watch me every day going through this. You know what I mean? Nobody helps. Nobody says anything about it. That's this place for you. And I don't need your help. Believe me, I don't need your help. You understand? Like, it's just wrong.
Go fuck yourself.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm sitting here minding my business every day. I ain't even talking to nobody. Like, what? Where? Talk to me? What would I talk to you about? There's no reason why you should be speaking to me. Like, that's the thing. You got to make sense. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretending like you way overstepping your boundaries. You trying to act like you got some kind of power that you don't. Like, you running something over here. I run all this over here. I'll tell you straight up. And I'm out here dolo by myself on the block. The camera's rolling. What are you talking about? See the difference? Yeah, like I said, I really run all this. Run every single block out here, literally. Including this long stretch where the guard dogs are that I have to walk by all the time. So, who are you? You understand? I don't care about nobody's job. A job don't mean nothing, and them jobs ain't nothing to brag about or glorify.
That's what it was. He wasn't waiting on the bus. He was just gathering up the courage to try and walk by the dogs.
Get real at all. So I don't know what that is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what? You got a bunch of people entertaining delusion and unplausible scenarios and want to sit there and say this and do that. I ain't worried about none of it, man. You know what I mean? Because it got to make sense at the end of the day. Keep acting like I'm attached to things or something. Like, man, all my problems for the most part come from this direction. That way. As soon as I'm over here, I'm usually pretty good. The minute I got to come back over here, this is where it's been the whole time, because folks are in a jellyfish energy.
100%.
And like I said, we've already literally...
All my problems come from this direction. When I'm over here, I'm good. Go that way, bad.
He's just
seen
fucking
it for
everything up
ourselves.
along
I've
the
already
way.
witnessed it firsthand. I told you
He's
already
getting
what happened.
trespassed along the way from everything in Brownsville.
I gotta keep moving farther and farther in the wrong direction.
You understand? Like, it's all coming from over here, because apparently folks over here can't seem to hold their own and make a living, right? What that got to do with me? You understand? Like, whatever these folks got going on in their relationship, whatever, that's their business. See, I'm a grown man. My deal is just tell me how you feel. Just have a direct conversation and tell me how you feel, right? I'm a grown man. Right? But see, folks don't want to do that, so they do all these theatrical weird behaviors. I'm sorry, but what? I'm not supposed to feel some way? You got vehicles coming around a block twice? You got nothing better to do. You're going to go around a whole stretch and then come back. And every time I turn around, I have to see the same vehicles. So what are those vehicles doing if I'm walking on a public platform, right? So is anyone doing their job? Right? Is anyone helping me? Is anyone protecting me? No, they're just sitting there, and they're the ones paying them to do it, and then sitting there, oh, it's funny. They want to get in front of my face and act fake. That's what's going on. Oh, it's complete corruption. So, oh, I'm not supposed to be this smart? Well, I am, buddy. So I'm not going to sit here and act and pretend with you, which is what you wanted to do, right? That's why you want to talk, so that you can sit there and pretend. Every time you talk, everything you said, none of it existed. We're on a public platform, brother. Trust me. It's been proven who's correct. So again, what are you talking about? I'm 8 million leap years ahead of these folks. Do you understand me? What are they talking about? We already proved their points. Are you serious right now? Like, I literally can't even imagine, bro. Like, I can't even imagine. And then they wonder why they make no money. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you say. Forget about me. Quit worrying about me so much. Like, when have you ever been successful? That's the question here. When have you ever made any money? You know, what folks got going on in their little relationships or whatever, or they want to talk with folks on the internet, what's that got to do with me? You know, you can't bring it to me. I'm not a part of it. You see, that's the point. You got to it's just about respect, brother. You understand? So, yeah, like I said, like, it's funny as hell. Talk to who? Talk. I made it. These folks didn't do nothing for me. Folks tried every trick in the book. They've done everything they can, and I can't be held back and I can't be stopped. Now you want to talk? That's pretty weird, man. See, that's that entitlement stuff. That's some weird behavior, right? Oh, now we want to talk. Oh, yeah. Okay. That make a lot of sense. What we got to talk about? Like, you understand? Like, let me explain something to you, man. If you want to talk, I mean, it's called being a man or a woman, a grown man and a grown woman, and talk as a normal person. And talk as a civilian. You understand? Be a real person. It's called standing on business, something they would never know about, right? So what are you talking about? Like, that's the thing, bro. All these folks, you're regular mere mortals. You're human beings. You're talking to a God amongst men. Make sure you understand that. I'm literally immortal, bro. I've told you all straight up in front of you. Everything's been addressed. I've told these folks exactly how I feel, and they want to keep acting like it's not on their camera. It's saved on your camera, bro, every time that I've told y'all reality. Okay? Folks know what I'm about. Folks know who I am. Let's not forget that my ancestors is who built the Wild Wild West, and you're talking to an outlaw. Let's just go ahead and get that cat out the bag. You understand? So what do you mean? And every time I talk like this, don't I? So what are you talking about? Exactly. See, that's my deal. Like, nah, don't front. Don't do that. Don't front. Don't pretend. You understand? See, that's the thing. Like, these folks really believe that some little fake system that I defeated a long time ago, and they keep entertaining like it has power. Where's it at? I don't see it. It doesn't have any power. And anything that they do with that system will be false. And like I said, they'll have to pay me more money. There is no fear here. You understand? My deal is call things what they are, which is what these folks can't do because it's all desperation. Because they cannot find a way, because I cannot be stopped, because I'm the Son of God. I'm the Messiah, the truth, the way, and the light. You understand me? These folks is funny, man. I got the Holy Spirit within me. Is you serious? Yeah, that's what they do. Sit there, oh, well, this and that. Oh, he's too tough. He's this and that. Right? That's what they do.
Snipe.
Like, what? Yeah, this is happening with him. Oh, yeah, we have a Discord group. Yeah, you know that's illegal, right? In front of me talking about, yeah, Discord. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wait, it's illegal to have a Discord group?
Yeah, you mean the several Discords that y'all have
Are we breaking the law?
every day where you're literally trying to track my movements of a civilian? You do realize what that is, right? Can't do that, right? Everything that you're doing, you can't do, but you claim that your job is real. Your job ain't real. You can't do everything that you can't do and then say your job is real, right? See? Valley, walking contradiction. Easy. Next. Hand me the mic and give me the victory. You might as well go cut my check right now, homie. Like I said, man, y'all funny as hell, bro. Like, real talk. That's all that's been going on the whole time. And all they do every time that I'm trying to speak or do a live stream, they keep on showing up and doing what they doing. What is that? Like, you have no right, bro. I don't need to hear from you. What you do? Do I answer to you? Do I know you? What do you control something with my business? No, I'm a grown man. Then they want to pick and select. Oh, we're going to do it this week. Oh, we're not going to do it this week. Every time that you've done it is documented. And every time that you continue that behavior, that's more documentation. And you're going to have to pay me probably $1 million for every single time. Because no, you don't have the right. There's absolutely no way, and there's no way in law that says you can just show up and do whatever you want and start making stuff up and literally then get proven that it's all incorrect and a lie, and then not acknowledge it, right? You have to pay someone for that
dude?
every single time.
So he stands underneath the electrical fucking wires all day, right? So electromagnetic field symptoms. People who believe they have electromagnetic hypertensity report nonspecific health issues like headaches, fatigue, and sleep problems. Common reported signs of headaches and migraines, tiredness and low energy, trouble sleeping, redness, skin redness, tingling or burning, poor focus and brain fog, dizziness and nausea.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, I was just listening to him talk about how it's illegal to track people, and I was looking at this area, which is next to the overpass, and there's the yield sign in the background where I think he was standing here. So I'm pretty sure this is the little island he was on at the time.
And then where does the bus stop?
Let's see. It's go back to, so that was there, and the bus is like right here. Frontage Road and Stillman Road, which is right down here by 77 Flea Market. And I'm not sure if there's anything in this area, because Sunrise is a little farther south here, where he usually does his the Dollar Tree. Anyway, yeah, it's illegal to track people. Don't do it.
That you do. Anytime that you make contact, I'm going to say it again, and you're listening, so stop pretending you're not hearing and that you don't have internet access, buddy, because I'm a star. So 1 minute you send the corrupt to say, oh, well, everybody knows who you are. Okay, well, then you're listening. But then you want to act in front of me and pretend that you don't hear me. You understand what I'm saying? It's too funny, man. You know what I mean? Again, I'm sitting here minding my business. I don't talk to no one. Every day I have a job to do. It's literally to the point that it's impeding my business, my money. It's affecting my health. It's affecting everything I'm doing because some people can't seem to get over the fact that their career fake and mine is real. I'm an independent detective. I'm their superior. It's that simple. I didn't ask you how you feel. You understand? What part of you can go on about your business do you not understand? You can't just stand there. You can't just keep coming around me. It don't work like that. Public platform, buddy. Like I said, go ahead and get my check ready. Straight up, get it ready. You know what I mean? This is gonna be tons of money, huh? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, what? Everybody, I want to live free, bro. That's what God wants from me too. He already told me, like, I want you to be free. Yeah, and free comes with the fact that I can't ever get the sleep I need, so I can even make the trip. Then it costs money out my pocket. Right? I could do it today. Then I have no guarantee of where I'm going, where I'm headed, what's going on.
What's going on?
You know? And sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes that's the jump and leap of faith you take with God, and I just did it. That's my whole point. Like, that's my whole point. Like, this is the only place, like, this is my
I know he said grocery store, but he's right there by that 77 Flea Market and the fruit stand. So I wonder if he was trying to get to pocket some more fake fruit.
Oh, wow.
Because he's lifted fruit from there before, and he's been talking about vitamin C.
And this is the only place that I can't seem to operate in because of all these antics. So I don't have nothing to thank these folks for, because they ain't done nothing for me. In fact, they did the opposite, made everything more impossible. It was already impossible. They trying to make it more difficult every day. I'm sorry, but what? And I'm not supposed to feel some way about that? What? A man who addresses every matter directly. Yeah, they have no clue who they even talking to. I'm sorry, but what? Huh? Yeah, it's awfully quiet, right? It is every day, right? Right? They want to selectively hear. They want to selectively talk. You understand what I'm saying?
It's
pretty
awful quiet because you have everybody blocked, Joey.
Crazy, don't you think? Pretty crazy. We're on a paid platform, and I have to choose my words extremely carefully, because while they do these stunts and use the corrupt to do it, right? They're using the corrupt as what? Just like I said, straight in front of them. And that while they're doing that, they're looking at this channel right now, looking for any excuse, right? So that they can try to prevent me from making money on my business. That's got to be the most unfair game I have ever seen at any point. Are you kidding me? Sorry, but
Sounds
what?
like it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, there's no secret. The world knows. So yeah, like I said, man, it's the craziest thing I ever seen, bro. Like, what? Like, you just be a man or be a woman. It ain't that difficult. Go get a real career, man. Like, straight up, go get a real job. What do you mean? It ain't just me. The whole world been saying the same thing. That's what they keep acting like, oh yeah, he by himself. You keep thinking I'm by myself. You keep thinking that. Trust me, I got ghost ancestors with me. I got God with me. I ain't never by myself. Believe that. Never. Not now, not ever. You feel me? I got angels watching over me, boss. Yeah, that'll do anything for me to protect me. Yeah. Remember that. So yeah, when you do this type of stuff and behavior and you show your intent and it's all fake because ain't none of you capable in the valley, I'm going to go ahead and go public with it. Now what's up? Deal with that. Live with that. All right? We'll be back in just... Man, it's too funny, bro. Feel me? Let them stay mad. We gonna keep on making dough.
Don't cross Joey in the valley, or he'll tell the angels on you. Apparently,
The bus must be coming right up the road. I didn't hear any air brakes yet, but that's usually when you hear the air brakes in the bus. That's when he usually...
All right,
Yep.
we out of here. Too easy.
10-minute ride down the street, and then he fires up another one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you pick up that one then.
I gotta throw my shoes on and walk this dog before she says, "You know what? Fuck you! I'm gonna piss on the floor."
Piss on you. Piss on your bar.
See
piss
that?
on your floor.
So I think it's safe to say that Joey was either at a grocery store or a Dollar Tree or something like that had food, and Joey tried to put something in his backpack or whatever, and they confronted him and said, "Sir, you got choice. You can either put that back, you can pay for it, or leave." So, and then, yeah, you don't confront me. Don't tell me about my money. Don't tell me what I can do and what I can't have. Yeah, I think
That sounds about right.
I think it's safe.
Did you catch all that, Frost? That's pretty much what's going on today.
Joey got caught shoplifting.
Caught stealing
Once
when I was 37. Hi, Joey stealing. My personal theory, Frost, I think he's at the bus stop by the fruit stand / flea market. So I'm thinking he was probably trying to pocket some pomegranates. Pocket granites, if you will.
That was great because the last time he did that at that fruit stand, he actually took the wax fucking
Yeah, the display model.
yeah.
Oh God, nothing. He can't do anything right. It's amazing. Yeah, thrifted oranges. What was he trying to rinse it in? In the water fountain? I'm not
I
sure
can't
if
remember.
that.
I don't either. No, but he found out. Remember? Because he grabbed the fake shit and he thought it was real. Remember, I got 2 for 1 because it was cut in half, and then I got a 2 for 1. And then he realized he was trying to clean them, right, Frost? And then he found out, well, fuck, I didn't really even want them anyway. He found out they were fucking plastic. He had to throw them away.
Beautiful.
Oh, shit. That was about a year ago.
Yeah, I do remember the event, but the details are fuzzy, much like the orange.
Yeah, he did end that. So
Well, all right, that's all I've got for you right now. So
fair enough.
we'll draw straws and see who gets to be the Oaks.
Oh, he fired it up right now.
Ah, God damn it!
Son of a bitch.
God damn it!
Batman is the enforcer of divine law.
That was a short bus ride.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah,
How
but I
far
thought we
behind
were-
were you on the stream?
I thought we were pretty close, but apparently not.
I hate the fact that we know just exactly how long his bus rides are.
So that probably took him back to the sports park.
Around that area, yeah. He
That's
got an
as
early
far
start
north as-
today.
That's as far north as they go. They don't actually go to his mom's house. So.
And he nuked it.
Jesus. He's been doing that a lot lately. Like,
Yeah.
not even going live, just killing it.
He did that about 6 times yesterday, including, what you did last night, and then the ones that I had, about 6 total.
I wonder if he's having trouble with the new phone, trying to figure out how shit works.
Modern technology makes everything worse for him.
Because I've noticed he doesn't even bother using StreamYard anymore. He just, I think, goes live on YouTube.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've seen the StreamYard logo. Oh, no. He's got it up there from yesterday.
Does he? Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess for an hour ago I did it all by myself. So I wonder if he has StreamYard on one phone but not the other. He goes back and forth or something.
You don't necessarily have to use the app. You can just use it off the browser, too.
Eh.
I don't know. The only time I use StreamYard is when I'm in airports. Boom. Now boarding.
So that one's unavailable. Is he gonna go live? See, now he's just like
Now he's
cock-teasing
just-
us.
He's just pushing buttons trying to get anything to work.
Son of a bitch! They're out here playing games on my phone.
See? Now they're doing this. It's always something.
Impossible obstacles.
Impossible popsicles. Obstacles.
They're like on the stick sideways instead of long ways.
The freezer pops on the inside of the stick, not on the outside.
It's an impossible popsicle.
Shit.
It's got sticks coming out of every direction, so you can't.
It's fucking...
Looks like a virus, just with sticks sticking out of it.
It's like an awning, like at the top of the store, so they don't want birds on there, and they have the spikes.
Yeah. Or the what do they call it? The urban architecture that's homeless, unfriendly.
Yeah, like the bumps on the park benches, dividing them into dividers so you can't sleep on them. There it is.
All right, another divine law here. All right, maybe he'll keep this one. Go ahead and share this tab. Shut off some other tabs. Yeah, let me know if he goes live, because my browser doesn't always update.
Yeah, he just fired it up. To a block screen. We have the infinite wheel of entertainment.
Me, I protect people, I save lives. You understand? Like I said, I have accomplished more than anything I've ever seen. You understand? Yep. And the truth is in plain sight, man. The truth can't be hidden. You know what I mean? Like I said, the truth will echo for all of time, and the truth always rises. You understand? So yeah, like I said, man, just understand I'm going to be speaking publicly on every matter, right? I got a brand new phone, but I don't feel like using
Good call, Frost. I forgot about Kerplunk. That's an oldie.
my storage, you know, to film
What's up, Pepper?
nonsense. That's why I don't be documenting everything, because, well, I'd rather get away from it like any normal person would, right? I'd rather be
He
happy.
doesn't want to use his new
You
phone
understand? So,
and
like I
use the
said,
storage to document nonsense. What the?
That makes sense.
So he doesn't have a plan on his phone. Is what he's trying to say. Is that's just the hot spot on his old phone to his new phone.
Yeah.
that's all it is, man. Is like, you know, it's not all it is. That's what it is. That's the thing. It can't be minimized, right? Come on, man. You know, like I said, man, you know, what's understood don't need to be explained, man. You know what I mean? I do this for a living, bro. I'm the real thing. What's up? Understand? Capiche? Yeah. So, like I said, like, it's funny to me. Like, real talk. It's hilarious, if you ask me.
Angler.
Get some water. But yeah, like, I just can't believe it. Like, I sincerely can't. Like things are hard. The world is, you know, having enough problems. Like, if I actually showed y'all folks, like, how I get treated and the things that get said to me and all these little behaviors, like, y'all would be like, wow,
Bro, you good?
that's crazy.
I would love for him to show us all the ways people treat him and all the things that happen to him every day. Hey,
Yeah,
Frost.
can we put in a request for that?
Yeah. Could we just get a best of compilation, like
Real
an hour
from-
long, of just people shit talking Joey?
Man, you know, and that's the thing. Like, this really, like, started out as a positive thing, and it's always going to be positive. I want you to understand that. Like, the energy will never change. You understand? And that's exactly why I said, like, this is all private, man. This is privatized. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, I didn't ask nobody anything. I didn't ask nobody for anything. I didn't ask for opinions. Nothing. So what are you talking about? You understand? Like, what? Like, it is what it is, man. Like I said, every day I've gotten on here, I've told you reality. I've been doing everything by myself. Why do you think that is? Huh? Who's really responsible for my situation and how difficult everything is?
You.
Think about that. You understand?
Can't answer. You
Every
just
day
said
I'm
you didn't
doing
want
everything-
opinions, Joey.
I mean, I wish I was as responsible for his life as he is. Like all the shit he's been through.
Oh my god, yes.
Someday I hope to punk Joey half
That
as
should be his
much
first fucking
as
hint
Joey
that,
punks Joey.
that we aren't responsible.
Yeah.
I
If
released
we were responsible
liability
for
of my.
bad things, you'd be dead, Joey.
Yeah, we said that before. If there was a button we could push for just bad shit to happen to you, do you think we would ever not be pushing that button? That we wouldn't use it as a
That's
fucking
the thing
drink
that bothers
coaster?
me with the candy thing. With they're pushing this button, they're force urinating me, they're force shitting my pants. It's like, bitch, if I had a button to make you shit your pants, why am I not pushing it every day? I would push it every fucking day. Every time you had a fart, you would shit your pants. You'd plaster it with mud every fucking time.
By myself, no help, no financial support, no support system. Then that's not enough. I already won. I came up, I made my money, I'm trying to celebrate. You understand? And every time I'm trying to celebrate, you see the same thing. You understand? Like I said, we're going to just celebrate every day. Like, I still haven't even had my celebration because I haven't been able to. Can you imagine?
Celebration cake.
Like, what?
Wait, did he not just say he's celebrating every day? But now he
He
hasn't
hasn't had
even...
a chance to celebrate every day.
Sad.
Like, yeah, nah, we gonna celebrate every day, man. You know what I mean?
All right. So now we're back to celebrating every day. All right. That cleared that up.
Like I said, like it's too hot for me to be wearing this suit. I didn't put that suit on to entertain anything or anybody. I didn't put that suit on for the valley. I put that suit on because it's my calling. I have it right here. What are you talking about? I do what I
You put
want
that suit on because you're schizophrenic.
to do. You understand? So that's the thing. Like, how does this entire place have no concept of reality, and then act proud of that? Like, dude, I'm the real thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody asked me today, how's the city? Blah blah blah. I said, I'm not in the city. I'm over here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's the thing. Whenever y'all want to move on, then I can start working on my career again.
No,
Right?
the city is that direction. All my problems come from that direction.
Like, no, it doesn't work that way. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? No. Everything has to be addressed. That's what y'all don't get. Every matter is addressed one at a time. You understand? Then we move forward. I told y'all this day one. I'm not that type of dude, man. This is a different ball game with me. You understand? So, like I said, what's up? Nobody wants to talk. So why are folks asking me, oh, do you want to talk? Talk about what? Like, talk to me as a normal person. You understand? Talk to me as you. Right? Because folks don't even have an identity. That's why they're all online looking for one. Right? Yeah, they can't talk to me as them because they don't have an identity. Straight up. That's what folks are doing every day. They want an identity, man. And folks want to be me so bad it's unreal, man. Like, yeah, it don't work like that, bro. You have to have a reason to be speaking to me. You can't just talk to me whenever you. It don't work like that. Yeah, we don't talk to them at all. Matter of fact, that's G code. Yeah, and they're well aware of that. So yeah, me and you talking, nah, never. We got nothing to talk about. How about that? You understand? So yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just very odd. You know, I sit there and I say what the law is and how it works, and they literally sit there and keep on continuing to try to go around what I'm saying right in front of me. That's weird, right? While using that corrupt system to do so. Right, there's absolutely zero justice, so what you're proving is I can do no wrong. And like I said, I'm the legend. What's up? What's goody? Here I am again out here by myself, dolo. Huh? Yeah, like I said, it's too funny, man. Can you imagine, like, folks really trying to pretend when I'm their superior? Yeah, okay. Like I said, it's funny as hell is what it is. Real talk. Yeah, this is real as it gets. What y'all talking about ain't. I don't know anybody who's ever, like, anybody who's not from here. Anybody normal, bro. You ask them, like, if you work in the valley, are you considered a real anything? They're going to tell you what it is. No. They're going to tell you straight up. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, you really, like, trying to, like, create some environment that doesn't exist and ain't there. That stuff is weird, man. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I'm past tired of it. Tired of hearing it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? Like,
You can't even have your cake.
First, you have to have a cake. Yeah.
what? That's what they doing. They playing both sides of the fence. You understand? They're sending agents across state lines. Got all these agents out here, actual agents. And then, and like I said,
Joey, I don't think anybody has ever crossed a state line to come see you. You've crossed state lines, but
To see
nobody else has.
imaginary people.
Yeah. See people that don't exist. They all made up. They fronting, flogging.
I'm the king and the champ, right? And then that's not enough. They got to play the other side of the fence too. You know what I mean? So what is that? I don't know what that is. See, that's what I'm saying. It kind of seemed like folks just like the same energy, like, right. So you could tell exactly where it's coming from, right? Okay. So there's no secrets, no surprise. Right. How would you enable behavior?
King of the champs. Blue, no, I doubt the cops were called. I think he was probably trying to pocket some fruit or some kind of food, and they're probably just like, just put it back and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't think they called the cops on.
Behavior like that. Why would you pretend that folks have power who have no power? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? These are strangers, bro. These are folks on the internet. You understand? Doing all this, having fake conversations with people, sitting there saying a bunch of stuff that ain't true. Anybody who goes along with any of that, they were never on my side to begin with. It's just that simple. Just like this one in their Hyundai. Right?
Hyundai.
Like, you don't understand, bro. Like, I'm really a different ball game. Like, I'm really that dude.
That's the first time I've ever heard him mispronounce that. Hyundai.
Well, I'm gonna say everything exactly how I feel. You know, see, that's the thing. There was nothing cute about this. What are you talking about, man? I didn't come out here to entertain anyone. I'm the legend. I'm the real thing. You understand? Enforcer of divine law. You understand? You know what divine law is? Divine law can't be broken. Yeah. See, it's not these folks who are in charge.
Yo, got you.
They're straight up. It's not these folks who are the law. Who do you think it really is? Yeah. What's been happening? Check the news report. Check the street report, homie. What you talking about? Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. I get busy. You know what I mean? So that's my point. Like, let me know. Let me know what's up.
Me know.
Right? Said the same thing every time, bro. And then folks get quiet and don't say nothing. You want to talk. You didn't want to talk when we had every opportunity to talk. Awfully convenient. Right? You ain't trying to talk to me. They want us to sit here and announce this, announce that. Like, what? You got underground illegal organizations with actual agents. Okay? This has been going this entire time in front of you, public. The entire time you're looking at Jason Bourne. The real deal. I ain't took a L yet. Understand? I run these streets. I'm in the middle of Brownsville. Look. See exactly where I'm at. I run these streets. These are my blocks. I'm the gangster. Got that? That clear enough? Huh? Yeah. So see what I'm saying? Can you imagine trying to front and pretend with somebody who got power like that? You understand? And it's real. Said what? The thing, bro. Like, what's up? Say how you feel, man. Everybody.
I wonder if the cops
I want to hear how
were there
everybody
and
feels.
he got
Please tell.
formally trespassed or something, and the cop was like, "Sir, you need to come over here and talk to me." Fucking something other, or they just verbally trespassed him or something. Who knows?
Looks like he went further down into Brownsville because he just passed the AT&T store and whatever that last section was.
Put the
everybody
Rubik's
feel.
Cube
Please tell me.
down.
I can't.
I got a new one coming today.
Do you? Hell yeah.
Yeah, because mine, I was looking at it and I was looking at it. I can't get the mids lined up to the top corners, so it's off. It's unsolvable. So.
Yeah. You fucked with it too much.
Yep.
I used to have one. I forget what it wasn't a Rubik's Cube, but it was like flat, and it had a design on it, and you could like.
Is it like you make 3 rings or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I never had it, but I saw it on like a TikTok.
Yeah, it was weird. I never could solve it. I just like make different shapes out of it because you could bend it, and it was all held together with like fishing line that would go in the groove.
Oh, that snake thing.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Rubik's Race or Rubik's something? I forget what it was called. I have to look it up.
Please tell me how you feel, because I know who I am. You understand? I already know what it is. And I'm going to tell you what, that's the whole point, is these folks know I'm real as hell. They all know I'm from the hood and the ghetto and the hood legend. So what they do is they figure, well, hopefully whatever, you know what I mean? Hopefully he'll get, in his feelings or whatever.
Okay, yeah, Rubik's Race, that was another one that I had. That was the one where you were going head to head, almost like Battleship. And you had the different pieces you would have to slide into place.
Oh, yeah.
Or this and that, hopefully he'll make a mistake, this and that, right? Because it's all based off of what they don't have. All of it. Because all of them folks are what? Homeless. Every single one of them. Even the ones working these jobs out there. They don't have anything, bro. You know what I mean? Like, get your rent money together and quit worrying about me. Straight up. I'm going to tell you every single time. You You know what I mean? Yeah, folks in their feelings because I own everything I got. I pay cash for it. It's my money. It all belongs to me. It's mine. Ain't no way around it. It's mine. And they know it. Yeah. And you need to learn Texas law because Texas law is a real thing. It don't change. You understand? Straight up, like all y'all, you need to really study law, bro. Because y'all be so far off. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, shoplifting
like,
laws are
literally
strictly
just sitting there
enforced, bro.
trying to actually pretend like they could say anything. This stuff is crazy, man. Like, do you know anything about how this actually works? Huh? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what? Bro, I told y'all, man, they make up stuff down here. Real talk. They make up fake stuff, fake probations, fake this and that. They've done all the above, bro. You think all that's not documented? It's in your system. And if you erased it, well, that's another crime, isn't it? You understand? See, that's the thing. These folks are not helping themselves down here, man. This is the beacon of corruption. Cameron County is the most corrupt courtroom in the entire nation. They got articles about it and everything. Where do you think all this is coming from? Right? Come on, man. It's all coming from the same individuals. Like I said, it's people I went to high school with, big jellyfish energy, right? And it's all documented publicly. These folks are putting out fake memes that don't exist, that don't look like me and don't make any sense, projecting because they can't make any money. What is that? That's desperation at its finest. I don't look like that. I look good. You know what I mean? Right? Isn't that why y'all got to use filters? Why are you recording me? Did I give you my permission? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Don't
the
need
Valley can
permission,
keep
you're in
on
public.
acting the way they acted. They chose to do this. Y'all chose to act like this. No, nobody did it for you. Nobody said you needed to act some way. Y'all keep on glorifying it like it's some way to act. When ain't none of them even, like, that's not even who they are. What are you talking about, man? Ain't nobody had a conversation with me yet in front of me. Nobody. You understand?
No one's had a conversation with him in
They
front
don't
of him.
believe in what they saying and what they doing, right? It's all for show. Talk to me. Y'all ain't trying to talk to me.
Alright, so real quick, it's called Rubik's Magic. And it was this thing.
Yeah, I remember
And you
that.
could, like,
Okay, let's get
fold
the
it.
magic floor.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the video. I seen some guy like trying to get the 3 rings, and then like he like fucked it up, and he's like, I almost fucking broke it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I ended up on this.
Yeah, if you fold it in the wrong direction, you can, like, because all those little grooves have, like, fishing lines in them that hold the thing together.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how the fuck it worked.
Yeah.
To be
Like,
honest,
I just thought it was
I was
cool because you could
amazed
make
by that video.
you can make different shapes, and it was like origami. You know, you can make like a little house or make like a tank tread or something.
They have those magnetic ones like that now. It's not a Rubik's thing or anything, but you just fold it into different origami shapes, fit with the
Yeah.
fidget thing.
Yeah, that's what it was for me. Just fidget.
You in your feelings, folks in their feelings, right? They big mad because I'm winning, right? That's a lot for one person to carry, man. You know, that's a whole lot of people, bro, feeling some way for no reason because I exist. Like I said, say how you feel. We out here in the open, right? Right? What's up? We could do an interview on camera right now. Anybody. Anybody. I don't care who it is. What's up? Huh? Yeah, exactly. See my point? That's the thing, bro. I don't play them games. You know what I mean? This is my base. This is where I operate out of. Why would I allow anything to get in between that? You understand? Real talk. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
What the hell is that?
That was a ministry. He just said hi too.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It's a possible mark. Let's hit him up.
I didn't know they had a ministry. That's what I need. Hell.
Hell yeah.
Real talk.
Great.
Hey,
Maybe I should call him and talk to him. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
do y'all have pancake dinners on Wednesdays?
He's got-
Hell, I wish he'd turn around and come talk to me.
I wish he would turn around and go out of his fucking way to come back and talk to me.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
That was
wish
part of
you-
the all shelter dodgeball team.
Yeah. What kind of condiments do you have with your biscuits?
Do you have ketchup and mayo for
So see, that's what I'm
burritos?
saying. Like, I follow God, man. God is who always helped me. You know,
Look.
God has told me this entire time, like, your situation gonna change. I'm entering a major shift. I mean, like I said, it's just a lot of stress, man. It's a lot of stress to carry, bro.
Perimenopause.
You know what I mean? It's a lot, bro. Like I said, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand where folks get off not following the rules. There's rules to reality, man. There's laws in place to protect me so that I can work and do what I need to do. That's all. It's not then like I'm saying something I'm not. Like it's some different situation. Like what? Like, bro, everybody knows what a tough guy is, man. It'll never change. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all talking about. Can't even make up your mind what you talking about. Sounds right to me. So that's the thing. Like what? Yeah, I come up and I make money, right? And I already know what these folks thinking and what that make a lot of sense. Like, what? Yeah, no, I don't work like that. I told you everything ahead of time. I told you what was going to happen. It's all come true. Every time. I told you every time I succeed and I'm trying to celebrate, these same folks, right, the corrupt, get in their feelings, right, and then they start doing these weird behaviors.
So
what is
celebrating
that
is shoplifting is now called celebration time.
That's right. I deserve a little something from me. Let's go celebrate.
Especially when it's redundant and repetitive. Like, it's clear as day what you're doing. And none of it is brave or anything. What is that? Why do you feel some way about me succeeding? How is that your business?
Every time I'm about to succeed, somebody's there with a badge talking about laws.
So what was the point? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, like I said,
So great as day started.
Not
like
happening.
This.
We're going to continue to celebrate every day. I'm going to continue to tell these folks what it is, like I've been doing. We run the streets. You understand? This is all 100% real. You understand? And like I said, them folks ain't trying to talk to me. Talk to me about what? What can you tell me? Are you kidding me? Like light years behind me? They ain't anywhere near my level. You kidding me? Like I said, like I do what I want to do, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know what I mean? I come through hard body. Any hood, any ghetto, anywhere I want. Solo, by myself. Like I said, you know what I mean? All these homies is trying to pose and pretend. What the hell is that? Have back and forth on the internet and stuff. You're a grown man. What the hell? What is the point of that? See, that's the thing. All these folks out here, they really believe in delusion. They really believe they're proving a point. Driving cars on payments every day, going back and forth to a 9 to 5. Yeah, that's real smart. We've been running circles around all these folks financially.
They could be out here making $1.40 a day. Frost, what are you doing driving back and forth to work every day in traffic when you could be walking the streets making $1.40 a day?
I like to have my stuff. Like I like my car and my really nice bed.
Ain't a fake car. That's a Freemason car. They own that shit.
I like to go out to dinner and smoke a lot of weed. Do what I want with my money.
It's a bunch of fake stuff that don't exist. Stop it. La 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 la.
Talk about that. You want to talk to me? Well, if you ain't talking no money, I don't see what we got to talk about. I'm all business. So see, that's my point. Like, them folks never want to just, like, you don't even got to reward me. Just let me do my thing. Now, you want to come around and, like, they're all miserable, bro. They're all mad as hell because I'm winning. Right? I told you, every time I come up, every time.
They want to come around and be like Charlie Brown's parents.
They want to come around and like, let me gargle their balls like that.
Every time I'm trying to blah, 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 they got to be all you know what up in my know what, blah, blah, blah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Real talk.
You feel
Time to
me?
make money. Like, it's not enough. So you've literally created an environment, well, you tried to create an environment where I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing. I can't build. I can't get any job because they'll call it. And the folks who's supposed to do their job and help with this
free
have
pomegranate.
never done anything and will sit there and want to still pretend when they've been working with them. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I call it the truth what you're doing. What you're doing is the same exact thing that they did with Jesus Christ. That's what you're doing. Because I'm the Messiah, the truth, the way, and the light. And like I said, resurrection is my hobby. That's what you're doing. So what, I'm supposed to sit here and go along with it? Nah. Jesus Christ is my brother. My name's Tyree Sneed. I'm the next
Craig,
Messiah, and I'm a whole
Craig.
different ballgame. I am
Craig.
vengeance. You understand? That's what I am. Feel me? Angel of what? Capiche? See, God wasn't playing. You understand? He wasn't playing with Jesus, and he ain't playing with me. That's what y'all don't get. Oh no, this is a lot different. This go around. Yeah, I'm not. You see this nonsense? Unbelievable, man. Maybe if you take care of your cars, they wouldn't do that. See, that's what happens when you just keep running a
Tell
car
other
because you have
people
no
about
money.
taking care of
Every day there's
cars.
proof and evidence that nobody in the valley has a dime. Everybody.
Excuse me, my good chap. Can I interest you in a blue tarp for your vehicle?
Motherfucker, it's not like you treated your cars like shit, but Joey, you couldn't even fucking handle a scooter in the middle of riding it. You're like, I'll just yank this wire. Why won't it work
Yeah, but
anymore?
Yeah, but it shot sparks to his face. That was the most Batman thing ever.
Batman as fuck.
Everybody here is poor, right? I'm out here publicly saying everything right in front of everyone, and then they act like they ain't hear me. Like, I want everyone to hear what I'm saying. 100%. I'm by myself, dolo in the street every day, and I run every block.
Well, Nega, the short version is he mentioned a grocery store. He mentioned people telling him what the law is. He mentioned people shouldn't be able to tell him where he can go and what he can do. So we're pretty sure he got caught trying to pocket some shit.
Oh, hey, nigga. I'm doing my Rubik's Cube. I haven't been paying attention. Like chat.
What's up? What's goody? Camera's rolling. Yeah, see, we do this every day. Folks ain't about nothing. You kidding me? Like, this is the valley, bro. The valley's soft, man. This is nothing, bro. Real talk. This is nothing. You understand? Go to Dallas, bro. You want to talk about something? Go to Dallas. Even in Dallas, I run every block. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Dallas is a whole different environment. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want me to run around and do this and that? And, like, no, I'm good. Meanwhile, you want to let these folks sit here and make money, and they can't make none. That's all it's ever been. These folks in the valley can't make no money, so they big mad concerning me, right? And who am I and what do I look like? It's them who on that. I'm not on none of that, man. I love everybody. I'm all about equality, right? It's all coming from this place. So now I ain't gonna forget nothing. We're gonna talk about it. You wanna act some way? Cool, it's called accountability. See, we don't play them games. I'm not these other people, man. Tried to tell you, not these other little homies. You understand? See, that's the thing, bro. Like, let me know. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. Nobody, bro. At any point, man. I'm out here every day, bro. You understand? Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, bro, I'm trying to run my business and make my money. But if everybody in their feelings about me coming up already and making some money, and my numbers going up, and folks in their feelings, cool, come holler at me today. I'm out here by myself. You see exactly where I'm at, right? You can't miss me, right? Come on, man. You know what I mean? What's up? You know what I mean? I'm 100% for real. You know what I mean? Every day. You know what I mean? And guess what? When I talk to people, normally I turn the camera off because, again, this is my livelihood. You understand? Like, yeah. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Yeah, them folks is big mad, is what they are. Yeah, the corrupt is big mad. Remember that theatric they pulled over there trying to act like they was cool, like they was my friend? Yeah, that was all for show. That was all fugazi. That was all fake. That was the same thing, trying to look for an excuse, trying to create one. There might be a couple of cool people, but I don't got time to even care anymore. As far as I'm concerned, everybody's the same, actually. That's what it is. See, that's the part. You want people to exercise all this discernment and everything that you don't even exercise. You want to hold people to standards you.
No, I thought you had something to say.
Oh no, that was it.
Don't hold yourself to. Nah, that's not how it works. You ain't never been in my shoes. Nobody from the valley will ever know what it's like to be me or walk in my shoes down here, man. This place is a joke. Straight up. It's been a joke. And ain't nobody ever been rich here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about it every day on your block, right in front of everybody. What's goody? Huh? That's what I'm out here to do. So what? They thought I came to make friends or something? Come on, homie. You should know who I am. Real talk. Like, yeah, nah, let me know. What's up? Huh? It is too funny, man. Want to act like that.
I came to get clowned. So get out your seat and jump around.
They don't know, like they ain't heard about me. Yeah, right. It's impossible. Literally. That's how active I've been.
What's up, Lion Pelt?
Homies is funny as hell, bro.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Homies is hilarious, man. Can't even tell when they all getting outsmarted every day. See, that's the thing. Y'all talk too much. I ain't trying to talk about nothing. Talk. I don't do no talking. I don't have to talk. I got power like that, boss. Feel me? Power they'll never have. How you feel about that? Huh? Yeah. Like I said, it's too funny, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, folks know what it is. So you know whatever they making up, whatever they saying, none of it exists. It is what it is. They've tried they all to try to do what? Trying to hold me back, and none of it ever works, and it never will. I'm gonna keep on moving forward.
Is that a Best Buy you just went past?
I wasn't looking at the screen. I
So,
was
yeah,
grocery shopping.
I'm gonna run it back real quick.
Look like the blue and yellow tag.
Yeah. No, I don't switch up my energy. My energy stay the same. You understand? That's the difference. I ain't never switched up. Ever. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what they do, right? Try to build an environment, right? Pretend that they have control that they don't. Nobody has control but me. I'm the puppet master, right? That's what I'm saying, so that they can try to front. You understand what I'm saying? Right? That's what they're doing. They want to try to front because, again, like I said, all of them are what? Homeless. They don't have nothing. They don't have any investments or equity to protect. They don't have any situation to protect. They don't have people to protect like I do. You understand? So, oh, now they want to act. You understand? And folks really won't even do that. You know what I mean? So instead of doing that, because they don't have the courage to even do that, right? Because that's how real it is. Oh, instead, they want to just come around and talk to you and show they're in their feelings. Like, what? It's just like they said, like, that they in their feelings, man. They think they the feelings, whatever. That stuff is crazy, man.
They think they the feelings, whatever.
The
can't
feelings police.
They're inside of my head. I can't say that I've ever felt like I'm the feelings, whatever.
Oh, that's 100% what's going on. You know? That is crazy. Because the same folks who was going through it, they never showed me no support. At any point. Everything I'm saying makes perfect crystal clear sense. Them folks ain't supporting me. Them folks all act like I don't exist and don't even want to acknowledge when I'm successful as hell. Bro, these folks literally talk about it and are all admitting that they're in a jellyfish energy over me. Who else do you think they're talking about? Who else
Joey,
gets
you passed Party City. Go get yourself a new mask.
views? Who else is out here looking good and winning? Huh? If folks want to talk about minute details, how would I ever have time to do anything? Huh? Like, until I have my own space and I'm able to just have me just be and relax and do what I need to do, how would I have time to do anything? I don't owe you anything, bro. I don't owe nobody nothing, especially in the valley, bro. You understand? Now, see, we're going to make sure the perspective changes. We're going to make sure that folks know what it is. Come on, man. These establishments have been here since the beginning of time. They all feel some way when I'm even talking about these establishments. Most of these establishments out here are run off of legal funds. Real talk. That's number one. Number two, they would never hire me because I'm not from the valley. I'm not from Brownsville like that. You understand? Like I said, this is what the valley wants to talk about. Clearly, you want to keep on exhibiting this behavior. You could have just been equal, like I've been trying to promote unity and equality here since day one, right? None of that energy comes from me. Now, I'll tell you what it is. By definition, I'm going to call things what they are. You sit there, you want to role reverse, want to pretend whatever. Nah, it's this place. This place has always been the problem, man. All these folks feel some way. That's kind of crazy, bro, considering you getting everything handed to you. That ain't enough for you? Oh, you ain't happy? Oh, no one else has the courage to tell you that all y'all's jobs got handed out here? Every single one. All y'all's jobs got handed to you. Didn't nobody here make a real living or a career. You understand? It's nonsense. Be back. Give me a minute. It is too funny, bro.
He's getting out of breath right now.
What a start of the day that is. That's
He's
perfect.
getting on a bus again.
He's going to spend all of his money looking for a place so he can go that he's not banned from shoplifting, to where it would have been cheaper to just buy it in the first place. And he just sparked up another one.
Well, we are here for the long haul, it seems.
Oh well, I have nothing left to do today. I took my shower, my laundry's on. So
I'm grocery shopping. What time's UFC? 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock? Again?
I
Early
thought it was
Friday?
5. I thought it started at 8, which meant 5 for you. Let me look it up again. There's so many fucking events, we just keep forgetting the
I
times.
know.
8 p.m.
Okay, so 5.
So it's 5 your time, yeah. And then we have the Teofimo Lopez fight.
How many hours have we spent? I mean, it was what, 8 hours of fights yesterday? Jesus.
How much of that was actual fights?
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like what the fuck was that? Battle for Blood? What the fuck was that one
Was it
where
Blood
I
for
wanted to
Blood?
fucking hang myself and people had
Yeah.
to check in on me?
Blood for blood.
Blood for Blood, yeah. Ooh, I was very close to fucking
Brutal.
ending it that night.
It was brutal. I can't believe that guy. You
4 fights in 4 hours. Get the fuck out of here. Never
Yeah, and
again.
it's like the music, it didn't even sound that good. The
Uh-uh.
sound was shit.
That guy did that whole performance where he was putting out so much energy and then fucking
And
lost
what
the
would there be
fight.
to
Well, yeah. I mean, that kind of happens when you wind yourself.
Yeah, he was going like I thought he was going to do one song. He did like a whole 30-minute set, and then lost his fight.
Then I'm gonna go fight.
Do you think Joey could solve a Rubik's cube? If I told him, I'd give him $100 if he could do it. Even if he watched tutorials, I still don't think he could do it.
No.
The crazy thing is, I don't know. He could probably be one of those savant fucking. He'd probably solve it.
You're out of
faster
your
than anyone.
mind. He's not a savant at anything.
He's just
Sheriff.
he's just
Joey.
the idiot part.
Yeah.
Idiot without the
All
savant.
right, and we're back. So yeah, like I
Really
said,
talented at failure.
every day I'm gonna be getting on here as much as I can, making my money. And like I said, right now our only goal is all I do is focus on this business. I don't even talk to people. I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to focus, and I want to focus on my business.
He's got his eyes on that $2 a day. He is really gonna be going hard for that $2 a day.
Oh
Which-
my god, that $2 a day really. I was laughing so hard.
Which
Middle of a fight, someone's about to get
The
knocked
goal.
out, and I just burst out laughing.
the funny thing to me though is that even at $20 a day, he's still gonna be $40 short for the month to make his checks. So it's like, why is that even a goal? Why is your goal to be making half as much as you need to in order to get paid?
He set the
No.
goal at failure.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Like $2 a day is like what my mom used to give me for lunch money in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing with $2, Joey?
Yeah, I think
Gonna sneak into a school.
I got two. I think I may have gotten. I think we did like a snack time and a lunch. So I want to say I got like $4 or $5 a day for some reason, because I think our lunches were a couple bucks, and then we had like, I could spend a couple bucks on a drink or a snack or something. But I would save my money all week because
Fancy.
I know I would save my money all week, and at the end of the week I'd have like $20, and then I had a friend who belonged to like Columbia House CDs, and so I would just buy CDs at the end of the week.
Oh, Columbia House.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, 'cause
heard
I-
they just like closed
Went out of
down.
business. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, how the fuck were they in business for the past 25 years? Who the fuck is ordering CDs? like 10 for a penny. Like, how is
I
this
did then
going
because
on?
I could get like, you know,
Yeah.
dollar a piece CDs. I'm like, yeah.
I
here.
remember my cousin signed up for it, and he, you know, this is back in the day where they didn't really check things, so he gave them a fake name, and it was during the OJ trial, and he signed up as Judge Ito.
Ah, nice.
You understand? What would there be to talk about? These folks never supported anything I'm doing, right? So what would we have to talk about? Exactly. Like, I get up and I work every day. You understand? That's my whole deal. Is it's just about my civil rights as an American citizen. I have rights. You understand? And I'll continue to remind the public and the world I have rights. You understand? So my right is that I want to get up and work every day. You understand? And I have that right. So what do you mean? Oh, there's no pretending.
He's entitled to
We
a
know
job.
exactly what's
guys.
going on and what's been happening. Yeah, call it what it is. So like I said, like,
'Cause that's how jobs work.
and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it anyway. You understand? No matter how folks feel, no matter what folks do, no matter what folks make up, I'm gonna keep on coming right here and I'm gonna get my money. You understand? Mm-hmm. And that's not an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? So we can quit pretending. You know, you can go ahead and give credit where credit's due for bravery that nobody else has. You understand? Because that's what I exhibit every minute of every day. Because in order to walk in my shoes, you'd have to be the bravest person ever. Actually. Huh. So that's the thing. They don't want to talk about what's actually going on and what's actually happening. Come on, man. It's ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I told you the truth, bro. I told you folks are in their feelings. Right? It is what it is. Like, it is what it is, man. I don't even know what to tell you. You know? Real talk. It is what it is. It's hot as hell. Like, that's the thing, man. These folks, they know exactly what they're doing. You understand? It's hot as hell, man. I gotta have adequate rest. I gotta be able to be in the right mood. Gotta have everything
in the
right.
right mood.
Right? Like,
How do you fix that?
I'm happy every day, man. You know what I mean? When I'm able to do what I need to do.
Well, that's where the girlfriend comes in that he doesn't have.
You understand? So yeah, like I said, like, nah. There's no secrets, man. It's obvious as hell what's going on. It's obvious to anybody in the public if you can, you know, see what's happening. Right? So like I said, I mean, do what you do. Apparently what I do is on another level and a big deal, right? So that's the thing they don't get is you're giving me what I want in the process anyway. That's all y'all ever do. Sitting there surprised. How does he know? How would I not know? This stuff has been going on for decades. I know exactly where it's coming from. It's the same thing over and over. And again, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you have to have power, bro. I have power. You understand? Like, you can't just enable whoever, like, and just to pretend that folks have power that don't. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of pretending, man. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it is what it is, man. Folks already showed their cars. They show where they stand. Right. And I'm good. And this is about good versus evil. So who are they? Exactly. What side are they on? Right. Come on, man. I'm rolling with God. Give me a minute. Perfectly clear. You understand? And that's a huge deal. And if you look across nationwide and worldwide, like I said, what's happening every day? There's corrupt officials getting arrested for exactly this type of situation and behavior. So it's common sense what it is, you know, and my job is to continue to televise it. So that's what folks don't get. Folks think, oh, they want to pretend and downplay it. Oh yeah, he just making videos. Oh, he just talking. No, I'm the warrior for God. I go through what the warrior for God has to go through. I have to absorb all of this nonsense and energy and then still get up. And
I just want to say that I second this sentiment of Negasonic. I would never want to walk in Joey's shoes. I would rather cut my feet off and play hopscotch on the stumps. Amen.
operate on a level none of you could fathom. Nobody ever made anything easy for me. I'm the real soldier for God. It's not easy. Y'all think this is a fun job? It's hard. It's impossible. It's difficult. But I love what I do. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, nobody ever said it'd be easy. God didn't say it'd be easy, like I said, but he said he'd be with us. You know, that's what you got to remember. I'm tired right now. I'm exhausted. You know what I mean? So, you think them folks care? Well, all they do is try to take advantage more and more. Come on, man. You better wake up, bro. You know? Now, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Every time. Now I know exactly why my dad was talking the way he was talking and doing what he was doing, right? Because, again, crystal clear. Look at that nonsense. He just had to slam on the brakes. There you go. Brownsville's best drivers. Remember, greatest drivers here of all time. Right? Remember, we're in a car on payments, so remember, it makes us better. Right? That's what we think here in the valley, right?
Well, Joey, at least that person didn't go face first into a truck. I mean, they were actually able to use the brakes and not just like put their feet out the door, try to stop that way.
Come on,
Well,
man.
I wish you would.
Like, these folks
Stop
really
talking
don't
me
get it,
into
man.
getting
Like, you really
car.
got me confused, homie. You understand? Like, real talk, bro. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are funny, man. Real talk, bro. You know what I mean? They just show every day they don't have a clue about nothing. Like, there's no self-awareness. They have no idea who I am. Feel me? None of them. That's why, like I said, they come
So-
around.
We have no self-awareness because we're unaware of who you are? I don't think that's how self-awareness works.
And every time I'm just sitting there looking at them like, oh yeah? Yeah? Okay. Huh? Yeah? Come on, man. Folks are funny as hell. For talk. None of them even comprehend reality. Imagine trying to tell me something. Talk to you? Talk to you about what? What do I need to talk to you about? It's like, what? It's hilarious, man. I've kept the
You
same,
need to talk to me about that pile full of grapes you're trying to walk out of here with.
this exact same demeanor the entire time, because I'm not acting, they are. They do a lot of acting. You know what I mean? One day they act like they're this, then the next day they're that. Can't make up their mind who they are, right? That's what these folks think. They think they making smart moves. They think they hustling. All this illegal activity all these folks are doing, all this illegal activity that the corrupt departments are doing down here. And they think they on something. Trying to play like they something they not. Like, what? Oh my goodness, bro. None of them folks even stand on business. They got to run to 80 different people for all their problems. Yeah, you're a great representative of that. You know what I mean? So was El Chapo. Let's keep it real. Ooh. Oh, I went there. Yeah, so was Pablo Escobar. Remember what happened with him? What do you mean? Huh? Think this is a game. Like, you gotta really understand, bro. You know, like, there's real vested interest here. You know what I mean? Like I said, my name is Tyrese Neem. I'm the original descendant of the mob. Like I said, the mob runs this entire country and entire world, right? There's nothing more gangsta, nothing realer than me. You understand? And I would happen to be what? Who am I? Huh? Come on, bro. It's common sense, man, and I do everything by myself. What do you mean? And everything we do is legal and by the book. These folks, however, that's my only point, is I don't like sitting here and having to see this stuff every day. Like, I uphold the law. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it is what it is, man. And like I said, you see all these organizations and agencies are corrupt too, because the Secret Service taking their sweet time. They didn't give me no office, so they got no money. Right? CIA, Feds, FBI, they're all the same.
Money.
They're all the same. It's all fake. Because if it was,
I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if he says he's Jesus Christ's brother, and he's also a descendant of the mob. Does he think Jesus had mafia ties, or how does that work? Jesus was the original mob gangster, flipping
Well-
tables and shit.
He did know kung fu or some shit. Didn't he say that?
Said Jesus knew kung fu.
Yeah. He was a trained fighter. And
Jufu.
In the octagon.
I guess so.
Oh,
I
God.
remember him saying, like, Jesus was a trained fighter. Do you think he was all about love? No. Jesus was a warrior. He was a trained fighter.
I missed that one. Holy shit. They never taught me that in Sunday school. I'm gonna have to
Me
go back and
either.
brush up.
It was a while ago. It was
Listen.
probably like a year and a half ago, but I cackled at that one.
Why would you be taking your sweet time with this much going on? You could just give me the little system authority right now. You could go ahead and give me the authority that I need so I can go ahead and do what I need to do. Real talk. Like, that's the thing, you know? But it is what it is, man. God is real. I have divine authority given from God. Like I said, God will make it happen. Anything you want, man, if you just believe and have faith and you're truly righteous, God will make it happen, man. God will deliver for you, and there is nothing that all these evil folks can do to stop you. And that is what I represent, and that is my story. You understand? I'm the realest thing out here. Are you kidding me? Bro, I get busy. I'm the most active in the world. I get more done in a day than these folks get done in a year, bro. I'm not playing. Like, what? Talking about walking forth. Deal with worldwide matters, brother. I'm all on top of this. Look at my rap sheet. Look at my track record. You can tell the collecting W's like baseball cards. That's what I'm doing. That's right. What are you doing? Like, what?
His rap sheet.
Oh, we all know what I do for career. Y'all act like the objective isn't clear. It's perfectly clear. I've said it 8 million times on here. Can y'all hear? Yeah, that's selective hearing, selective seeing. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, see, again,
Selective seeing.
you see me, cool customer. I'm cool. Like I said, then you got the circus side showing the theatrics. Okay. Well, now I'm going to talk to you like this. Now I'm going to talk to you how I really want to. You understand? It is what it is with me. You understand? Trust me. You understand, man? The valley, all of this here, this is irrelevant to me. You know what I mean? I'm worried about New York and stuff. Like I said, I got matters I deal with across the country. So that's my deal. I need to be able to do my job and operate, right? So what's up? You understand? Like, I'm gonna stand on business. Nah, I'm not Coach Eli. Nah, not at all. You understand? I need to be able to operate here. I got to be able to do what I need to do every day without any interruption.
Did anybody happen to ask Art or somebody if they had Joey's streams saved from last night where he flipped out?
I have not.
No.
All right.
You send him a text.
All right. Because Rich said he's planning on going live and at 6:30. Yeah, he said 6:30. So in about 2.5 hours, Rich is going to be going live. So I don't know. He might want to show those.
Right? And until I get that, I'm going to continue to go ahead and speak on it publicly and make sure that everybody knows what's happening. You understand? Again, I have a job to do, brother. I have to perform at peak capacity, right? And the folks who have a vested interest in preventing that and me from doing my job and helping people and saving lives are the same folks who, again, it's the corrupt departments that are funding all of this crime. You understand? I'm not somebody who's selling wolf tickets. Okay? I'm not somebody who's just talking. I'm living proof of this. Look at what I've been through all these years. Yeah, no, they fund the crime. Yes, they pay for it out the system pocket. And they put they put money in each other's pocket. That's why they out here saying, yeah, you do this and I'll do that. Remember? That corny phrase? You understand? That's how these folks make a living out here. Okay? How do you think these families even got in these positions here with all the fake stuff? It's a fake hierarchy, fake status quo. How do you think they purchased these bigger homes out here in the country club with illegal funds? And I know it for a fact. I can name names. Yeah, I know way too much, brother. In fact, people are waking up and the whole world knows. The criminals know, the thugs in the street know, the street dudes know, the regular civilians here know. Everybody knows in the valley that these departments are corrupt. There's been way too many examples. So see, you should have cared about that, but you don't care. You only care about your check. They all want to make their money and then run away from their problems. See, that's what I refuse to do. I refuse to run away from my problems. And I don't have the problems you do because I don't create them for myself. I'm a man. You understand? This is my country. This is my world, and I'm going to do what I want to do. Believe that. You understand? Yeah. So like I said, all these other folks, let them do what they do. Let them be fooled. Let them play the game. Y'all allow this system to say and do whatever every day. I don't. I'm their superior. Feel that? Straight up. No. Enough is enough. You understand? Straight up. That's your answer. Want to talk to me. Brother, I'm not a talker. I don't do no talking. I thought we explained that 8 million times. See, if you was listening, you didn't have that selective hearing going on, you would have heard me. Me?
Yes, Joey? He's loading a thought. He'll be back with us in a moment. You don't understand, just Joey and his ancestors created this whole environment where he's unable to accomplish anything.
He does have them. I will send the link
sweet.
to Rich. He has them on Rumble, but
Those are gold. So I don't know if Joey, well, it looks like he is gone. So, either he went out of his service area or he had to cut and run real quick.
Yeah, he's done.
What's up, Lobster?
So yeah, Frost. The orange is where the red, the middle square is orange is where the red should be, and they're opposite. And I can't. It's not going to switch over. So yeah, this one's unsolvable.
Not if you peel the stickers off.
I'll have to take it apart again.
Yeah, feel free to stop by anytime, Lobster. If you can get Joey to shut the hell up, that's amazing, because I've been here 2 hours and 21 minutes, and at a nickel an hour, I'm not making very good returns.
2.5 hours.
Yeah. I just know he's going to be back, though. Of course, I said that last night. He decided to just post short, stole 3 in the morning. Alright, I'm gonna call it. I need to get up and stretch my legs anyway.
Fair enough.
Sheriff, go walk your dog.
God, get. Later,
See
guys.
you, Frosty. Have fun with your Rubik's. Chat, we go.